This is a funky little tier list, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Some of y'all gonna have to tell me some of these characters though. Like I know this is Madara. I put my SS. No, we gonna have to get that one out of here. Delete that SS. Come on. Let's not even deal with something like that. Did I miss the dumpy shake? Yes, you did, Enrico. All right. First one is Madara. Hey, Cash, you're in here. What's up, Cash?
What's good?
Oh, okay, I was making sure that my stuff was working, but not much. I did share the screen with y'all too, so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing at the moment of me doing it.
What's up, Sage?
What up, BNY? Why do you sound so low? Maybe that's me. No, that's you. That's you.
I'm kind of far away from my mic.
Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. So, dang, what was I about to do? I'll share my screen in here with y'all. Since y'all are in here, y'all probably have to mute it, and y'all. Nice. Shout out to AZ Leaf for the follow. Highly appreciate that. Level 2 hype train. Nice, nice. I'll stream. I'm gonna go watch Jedi. Oh no, that's crazy. Jedi does have a Twitch. I don't know if he streams anymore. Back off my boy Kaz Casey. All bark, no bite. I'm on your side, bro. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, boom. So now y'all should be able to see my screen on Discord. All right. So right now, this is the tier list, everybody, for the people who are watching. Finally caught a live stream. What up, AZ Leaf? Glad to see you here, my boy. This is Madara. What we thinking about Madara? I give him about a good A or B.
I agree with a B.
Okay, I thought something was wrong with my Discord. All right, valid. Okay, I give him a nice little high B. Now this villain right here, the one from Demon Slayer, wasn't really feeling him too much. He didn't. To me, as a villain, I get his concept, but he didn't really do it for me. But he's not the worst villain in Demon Slayer, and it's sad to say that he's not the worst, but he's definitely not hitting S or A, nor is he hitting B. I give him a nice.
Sure.
I'm about to say I give him a nice C or D. I'm cool with a C.
I feel like Demon Slayer villains cap out at C.
Except for Kokushibo, yeah.
I think what's his name? Akaza. I put him at low B. I put Akaza at low B. Or the King of C. Low B or the King of C. If Akaza's on here. In fact, let's go to Akaza. What do y'all think about Akaza? I think he's either high C or low B.
High C. For sure.
I would say C.
Okay. D tier. Demon Slayer is D tier. F. Oh, Taco Trainer said F. Sheesh. All right. Is this Crollo? And this is based off the manga version.
That's Krillin.
I mean, I haven't read past the manga. I mean, the anime. And if I'm going based off the anime, then I'd put him in a nice C. I put Crollo in a C.
I'd say he's B from the manga.
See, I haven't read past what happens in the anime, and so far in the anime, I would say he really doesn't do much to me in the anime to move me as a villain. I see Matt says D. Anime Kujo says B. I put Crollo as a C. He doesn't really do much to me. He's the king of C. Crollo right now is the king of C. C for Crollo. C for Crollo.
Yeah.
Now, Curio, where would we put him? I put him at low B.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I would probably say high B, but still B, so.
Because to me, he doesn't really do much for me, and I get it. They tried to do the whole Hunter x Hunter thing like they did with Gon. I understand it. I understand the concept. Wasn't really feeling it with Elkiora, whatever his name is.
It's just that Kubo loves his pairings of like the fiery one and the more like laid back one. He does it a couple times throughout Bleach.
Like with Kenpachi and Ichigo?
It's supposed to be, I think Kenpachi and Byakuya are like supposed to be like that, and then like in the final arc, there's a pairing that's kind of like that as well.
Okay. Using loser as an insult. How old are you, Casey? All right, so this is, I believe, this should be Piccolo Jr. This is the wrong picture for Piccolo because he definitely didn't look like this in Dragon Ball. But as a villain, for what he is in Dragon Ball, he doesn't really falter to me. He's not the most in depth like some of these characters right here, but for what he's made for, he's the one antagonist that gives Goku the most plight. I mean, gives Goku the most fight in a Dragon Ball Z. He's literally a physical. He's a physical. What's the word? He's physical. He challenges Goku physically. Well, him and Demon King Piccolo did that.
I don't know, like Chase. So I am now armed with the first like 6 chapters of Dragon Ball knowledge.
Oh.
So I want to say.
Oh.
I want to say that Oolong is probably like an S tier because he just stole that many maidens, right?
Is Oolong on here actually? Nah, he was too
Is
short
he?
of a villain. He was too short of a villain.
He's like a 2-chapter villain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he gets killed off in Z.
Jesus.
He doesn't die, he just character-wise,
Oh, I mean, technically he did die.
but not permanently.
I just assume that everybody dies in Dragon Ball.
At some point, it happens in an arc that I don't like. I'll say that. I put Piccolo on B.
Really?
As a villain, he doesn't have the greatest. I mean, because if I'm putting it on a villain tier list, Piccolo isn't a villain that moves me. But for what he does in the show, I do enjoy it greatly. I will say he came out and he showed out. He definitely showed out. He gave Goku that challenge. And to me, it's some of the best panels in Dragon Ball, fighting wise. All right, I want to skip Kizaru because there's just some easier ones I could just rank easily.
He's not
like
a villain.
Kizaru?
Not really.
I mean, yes. Is this villains or antagonists? Because I think the antagonist is the villain to the protagonist. So technically, he's a villain.
I guess so, but I think just antagonist means like directly opposes the protagonist.
Yeah, and
Doesn't really mean evil or.
well, I mean, yeah, but in the sense of we're looking through the main character's eyes, he's a villain to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's a an antagonist for us. I'm not saying, oh yeah, he's evil. I mean, do you think Akainu's evil?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't.
I mean, he doesn't think he is.
Why do we think Akainu? I don't think Akainu is evil if we're going based off of being wise logic for Kizaru. Why do we
Well, I
think
mean,
Akainu's evil?
Akainu's a murderer.
And he murders for
haven't seen
justice.
Kizaru
I
murder.
don't. He's like not.
necessarily.
Wait, hold up.
He has a
So-
personality streak for an authoritarian dictator. That's like his personality.
Yeah, but he also serves a higher officer than him. He has higher authorities above him that he serves. It's not like he does everything on his
Sure,
own.
like-
They literally say, "Hey, take out the pirates. We're taking out the pirates." They was gonna try to get Ace and kill him on like as the Marines or whatever. They was gonna try and do that either way. It wasn't because Akainu was just such a big bad guy that he was like, "I gotta kill Ace myself." Like, he took it into his hands because he was able to do it because that was his orders.
Well, I mean, if Kizaru murdered Ace, that would be different. Akainu's killed like innocent people, and like Kizaru.
What is
or at
innocent?
least
Who is innocent? What is innocent?
I mean, he
Like
smothered
civilian?
a random Marine
What'd you say?
in Marineford. Like he melted a Marine in
Was it? Were
Marineford.
they getting
Oh
in the
yeah,
way?
he kills like bystanders. He kills his own allies.
Friendly fire was on. I don't consider him evil because of that. I don't think he's evil because to me, in his universe, pirates are menaces, which a lot of normal people think. Like, not everybody thinks that pirates are menaces, but he thinks that, and a lot of other people do. And that's the job of the Marines are supposed to take out the pirates whenever they can.
I mean, I'm sure that's how he justifies it to himself. I don't know if I can agree.
I'm pretty sure but also, to me, and I read some of the latest chapters except for the newest one, he's still in line with what the Marines want to do or are trying to do.
Yeah,
So I can,
but
I
he
guess,
has like a bit of a leash on him.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he has a higher up that he listens to. So I can't really.
I'm not sure if that actually changes anything about who he is as a person.
But see, I feel like I haven't gotten enough of him as a person for me to justify, oh, he's
Yes.
evil. To me, he just sees the world in black and white, which I'm like, okay, I can understand that. Like,
I guess so.
like Garp and Sengoku are the only ones who really see. Garp, Sengoku, and my favorite
Aokiji.
Marine, Aokiji. They're the only ones who really see the gray area when it comes to the pirates. Kizaru,
What about
when
like
he went to Sabaody, he was trying to take him out. If it
Yeah,
wasn't,
not really
if it wasn't for Rayleigh,
Naruto saying
huh?
he was only taking out pirates, whereas Akainu takes out anyone
I
that
mean,
gets his way, even if they don't.
there's one more, right? The gravity guy.
Fujitora, and there's also
Yeah.
Ryokuyu.
Oh yeah, Fujitora. I forgot all about him. To
I
me,
mean,
he
I'm
barely
just only
exists.
saying this because I'm comparing like Akainu with his peers. Like in like the latest chapters, with what that's going on, like sure you can maybe make a different argument, but not including that, like everybody else, except for what's his name, Bersolini, like the light guy. Aside
Oh,
from him, like
Kizaru.
yeah, Kizaru. Like we don't know enough about him either way. It's not like it seems like he just is going through the motions. We can't really see what he thinks about things.
I feel like he's a dog. He's a soldier dog. He's a soldier of the Marines. He does what the Marines tell him. He goes and does it. Because he would have took out Luffy and them if, like I said, Silver Rayleigh wasn't there. Oh, what's up, PK? We're doing a tier list of shonen villains.
But like with everybody else, you can see their thought process as they go through their orders, and then you compare that with the Akainu, and it's pretty different.
Yeah, but I just think Akainu is very extreme with what he is. In fact, since we are talking about Akainu, let's go ahead and rank him. I put him as an S tier. I love him, and I completely get his mindset. To me, he reminds
I don't know
me.
if we've seen enough of him.
To me,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say to me he reminds me of Thanos from Infinity War. He was like, "Yo, it's just black and white. There is no middle. This word is law.
he is
I
like
don't care."
Thanos.
Huh?
He's like Thanos. That is actually a good comparison.
Yeah, and then to me, like he's like, yeah, like I got to do what I got to do to make sure that there's peace on this world.
Like
I
I
would
would
put him
say
S, though,
A
because
tier
there's
just
other
because
people.
we haven't seen that much of him.
But I feel like as a villain, he was such a great antagonist because look at to me what a villain to me. Look, to me, a villain's motives, even though his motives is like I'm a dog, like basically he's just a very what was the word extreme, like he's basically like an extreme police officer where there is no gray area. He was told his job, he did his job, and even though he was going after the future king of the pirates, he got ace instead. And he was like, well, I wasn't planning on this, but I still got something done. And you know, he was able to rile up Garp, which is something you rarely see in the series at all. But I understand what you mean. Like there is no like backstory for him to really win you over with his character. So I like him as S, but I can see him being a nice A. Since no one said anything, I'll just move. Okay, so with Kizaru, I would put him as a C or a D. Because to me, he doesn't really do anything. And like Joseph was saying, we don't really know his thought process. He just does what he's told.
Like I really like Kizaru. I think he's stylish and everything, but as a villain, like yeah, he hasn't really done much.
So where would you put him at?
I'd probably put him at like C, I guess.
C? With Crollo and Ikaza? What?
I don't know who those people are, so
Wait, you never seen Hunter x Hunter?
no.
Oh, so you like it when it's cute girls but not cute boys. That's crazy. That's crazy. What up, Sam? What up, Chase the Hung Sage?
I don't know what to say to that.
I put him in D. He doesn't do much for me. I'm trying to look for some. Okay, so we have Cell. I know you don't know much about Cell, Joseph. Being why you really don't like Dragon Ball Z compared to Dragon Ball Super. But what's your take on Cell?
Okay, are we on Cell now?
Yeah.
Oh, Cell's S tier. Is that right?
I wouldn't put him in S tier, me personally. I put him in a nice B with Piccolo.
Ooh.
I put him higher than Piccolo though. Wait, what?
I'd say A.
Oh. So you're saving S tier for Majin Buu, right?
Yeah, Majin Buu, the best villain in all of it.
Are you dead ass, Ed Bowie?
Come on. We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. We're not. I could put Cell in the A. I could put Cell in the A. Cell sitting in A isn't that bad, especially when I got Frieza and S. All right, we got Cars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, Battle Tendency. I love so, but he's not quite S. Lex, some better motivation that makes someone's S. Solid A, though. See, to me, Beta, he's between A and B. He was literally, just like Piccolo, he was literally created to destroy Goku, or to fight and beat Goku. So yeah.
Is Cars like the Pillarman person?
Yeah, he's the head pillar man in Part 2.
Yeah, I would
This is
say
really boring.
I would say a B.
You gotta be, you're bugging, Joseph. You're bugging.
What? B's really good.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Really boring. He's really boring.
Well, Chase, this is where we differ, right? Because like I really like parts 1 and 2.
I like Part 2 too, but as a villain, Cars is not as good, especially compared to someone like Wamu.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like part 2 probably did drop off compared to part 1. But
Wait, Part 2 compared to Part 1. You remember who Wamu is, right?
Who?
Wamu was the one pillar man that challenged Joseph. He was like, oh,
for like the very finale, like the climax.
yeah, Cars is the one that's at the climax that tries to kill Lisa.
Right. Okay.
He's the one that they send to space and he freezes up or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Like I could go B or C, like low B.
I'll put him in C because I think Akurio is a better villain than him. But I also don't think he has. To me, I like him as a better villain than Crollo because Crollo hasn't done much for me in the anime. JoJo's Boring Adventure. Sam.
Are you dead ass, Ed Bowie?
Give it here.
Oh, whoa! What was that? All right. Who is this? Is this a character from Boruto?
Yes. Put it in F automatically, bro.
Okay,
Next two.
Okay, cool. Grimjow. Ooh, Grimjow. Now I know Beta and Joseph know something about this one. Yes, sir. What? Casey got the smallest wiener in here. It's kind of facts.
I feel like this is where like Beta and I would differ.
Oh,
because like I'm not really into like the headstrong like fighters. So I would maybe cap him out at like B tier.
I was gonna say high B. Yeah.
I would say the same. To me, Grimjow has that Madara swag, but he's a grunt, but he's on grunt level, and I can always appreciate that, especially if they challenge the main character. But I feel like Grimjow's utilization within the Hueco Mundo or the Rancor arc, I feel like he wasn't utilized enough, especially for what he seemed to be hyped up to be. Because it seemed like Kubo really had some plans with Grimjow, and to me, they panned out to do nothing. They fell flat for me. That's the word. They fell flat for me. What is this tier list for? Power levels? No, Sam. We're just rating them based off of their villainy in the series, I guess, or villainy amongst all other villains in Shonen. Hey Chase, sorry I'm so late. It's because my boss got mad at me for having an AirPod in, but I don't give a F. Hey Deezen, go Deezen. But also make sure you don't get in trouble because you can't fumble the bag. But I'm glad that you are here though. I'm glad that you are here. And Piccolo's a B. Sam, if we looking at it from the standpoint of anime and manga, he's a B compared to everything else. He's not bad though. All right, we got Poochie. I can't say anything about Poochie because I know nothing about Poochie. So I'm gonna add a row and say not known or not enough info. What the?
Do you want to throw Kizaru in that list as well?
Oh wait, no. For Kizaru, you know what? We could put
Yeah.
Kizaru in there. We could put Kizaru in there because I definitely don't know enough about him. Let me see. Not enough info. Okay, so we're gonna put Kizaru in here. We're gonna put Poochie in here. Oh man, now we're the Kaido. Y'all must have not read Dragon Ball if you put Piccolo less than A. Sam, to me, he's basically Sam. I can't do that, Sam. I want to, but I can't. I can't, Sam. I can't. Hey, yo, Nelson.
Give it here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, now let's go. Let's go ahead and talk about Kaido. And we're not gonna get too
Piccolo
much. Huh?
Piccolo is a villain, not a character, though. Like Piccolo as a character is probably S tier, like in general, but this is like only as a villain.
Oh yeah, only as a villain, Sam. Only as a villain. No spoilers, please. Yeah. I got you. I will say this, and it's hard because I gotta set expectations, Sam. Kaido, in terms of One Piece, is a very disappointing villain for what he is supposed to be hyped up to, and that's all I'll say. To me, he's very disappointing. So I'd put him. I like Akaza's story way more than Kaido's, sadly.
Don't be ridiculous.
Wow.
I like Akaza's story way more than
This is
Kaido's.
ridiculous.
In terms-
Crazy.
Okay, so let me break this down. I'm not gonna break it down too much because no spoilers, right? Now look. Akaza, as a villain, I got his motives, especially when we're scaling things in Demon Slayer. He is top 2 villain. He's top 2 villain in Demon Slayer, if not
What are
number
his
1.
motives?
Huh?
What
Well, he's a
are his
demon.
motives?
But his backstory and all that made me sympathize a bit for him as a villain. I mean, as a person. No. I said there's like 1 or 2 that I like. That I like. I said there's 1 or 2, and Akaza's is one of them. I said that.
Okay.
Now, Kaido's, and you gotta think, I'm dealing with the backstories in terms of the stories that they're written in. We've gotten some great backstories in One Piece, have we not?
Yeah.
But for Kaido's, it was very disappointing. I'm sorry. I'm saying this straight up. Kaido's was, especially for what he was hyped up to be, we gotta look at it like this. Wano was one of the longest arcs. It is the longest arc.
Yeah.
And for him to be in a formulaic series where you go to an island, the island's taken over by some big bad. Luffy gets to fight the big bad. All right, cool. Why is Kaido taking over Wano? Don't answer that. I don't want to spoil it for Sam. But let's look at it like this. Kaido's backstory compared to a lot of other people's backstory was very lackluster.
Okay, but Sage, his backstory is connected to other people's backstories.
Yeah, but see, that's the
whole
thing, though.
point of his
But see, that's the thing though. He was without those connections, is it still a good story? Because my thing is this: he's more known and respected in the backstory for the affiliations rather than himself. He doesn't do nothing in his backstories. It's more of his association with
supposed
stuff.
to be ruthless.
I mean,
but why?
his role in like the world of One Piece is rather large.
Yes, as a emperor, but besides that, like, okay, let's look at Shanks. Great pirate.
I mean,
We
you
don't know
see it
much
like
about
from
him
arcs
yet.
before.
Who, Shanks?
No, Kaido. Like you see his influence arcs before, where he's controlling places that aren't like Wano.
Okay, yeah, but why? My thing is why? Why? And let's look at it like this. Right?
He's just a damn menace, Sage.
No, but okay, so look at it like this, right? Sam, I'm gonna go into something that you probably have read already, so hopefully I don't spoil it. This is my biggest thing, and this is where it disappointed me. Right? We see. I hope Sam. What do you know about Sam? Sam, I need you to get in the call real quick so I can say something or see if I can say this. But there is in the thick of Punk Hazard right now. I gotta look something up. I don't want to spoil Sam.
I think we should just rank him because that's a little risky. I say high C. I mean, I would say low B, but just to agree with you, I'll say high C.
I would say low B. Actually, Goku's a B. No, he's not close to Okiura. I would say C then.
Okay, so
Definitely
remember
better
when?
than,
Okay, how about this? Okay, they said they find Doflamingo right now. He's in Dressrosa. Okay, remember when Kaido tried to do a thing, right? We could speak around the thing. Remember before we got to Wano, Kaido tried to do a thing. You see Kaido try to do this and he failed at it. Why did he try to do that? You get what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo. And let's look at the beginning of Wano. You know, at the beginning of Wano, his character, what he's doing. Why is he in that state? You get what I'm saying? They don't explain that to me enough for me to, because I thought, with him trying to do the thing that he fails at and how he is at the beginning of Wano, I was like, yo, his backstory about to be fire. And it was
I
disappointing.
feel like they go through that though. Through like how he was first introduced. You're talking about that, right?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
You're talking about like how he was first introduced in the story, right?
And you see him, right? Like you see him, like his actual first appearance.
They talk
Yes.
about like why he's going through that.
Say side note, but all I'm gonna say is you better check out Harem in the Labyrinth of the Netherlands. I feel like it could have been explored a lot more in that back. I feel like that backstory for what it was more of a montage than the actual backstory.
Can we talk about Kaido's goal though, or is that a spoiler?
That's probably a spoiler.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a pretty fast.
I can't even talk about how he was introduced without maybe spoiling. That's the rough part.
We can put him in C if y'all want to put him in C. We can put him in C.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, I'm fine with C.
I don't like that, but I like Akaza more than him.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I do. I feel like I was severely disappointed. I was severely disappointed with Kaido and Wano.
I was also
Let's move
severely
on to
disappointed in
Sukuna,
Demon
man.
Slayer.
Let's just move on to Sukuna.
No. I wasn't severely disappointed in Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was bad. That's the
Demon
difference.
Slayer was terrible.
Demon Slayer is bad. So for me to actually like a villain, it had to do something right. You know what? In fact, let me move this Demon Slayer villain to D.
Yeah,
F it.
Doma's shit.
All right. I kind of want to skip Sukuna.
Why would you skip
Suka-
Sukuna?
Because I've only seen one season of him.
Oh, that's valid.
I'll put him in not enough info. Now, is this Gin?
That is Gin Ichimaru.
I really don't like him. I feel like he's an Orochimaru clone a bit from his look and just from his mannerisms a bit. Sneaky devil.
Well, I
Oh,
would put
yeah,
him
he
as
is
an
a
A tier.
Orochimaru clone.
So we are very different there. If we're talking about Ichimaru Gin, right?
Yeah, he's definitely better.
Is there another Gin?
Well, there might be. I don't know. I haven't seen every shonen, so A tier, I guess. That's how I would feel.
A
tier?
tier. Good God.
That's wild.
Considering all of his
I-
stuff has been animated for Gin, why would you give him A tier? To me, he was just lackluster.
Oh, just because even from the gates, like every single part was planned out. I liked it.
Oh, so you must really like Aizen, huh?
Well, there's only one spot above like A, so you know.
Yeah,
I can't put
say he's high C, low B. In my mind,
I put him in high C, maybe.
I'm alright with that.
I don't even know which one. I don't even
He's
know
not
which one
better
I
than
like
Kaido.
worse.
He is not better than Kaido.
I don't know how y'all. Okay.
Wow.
A lot of info surrounding Gin and his motives is locked behind the novel, so that's rough. See, even Beta knows.
Oh,
As a One
jeez,
Piece
this next one's gonna be a party, bro.
Well, Veda can be wrong too. Like, you know, we
Oh!
can learn things together.
Oh, Chase, I'm gonna have a fun time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because I'm not letting you do whatever you're trying to do.
Put him in A, baby. Put him in A.
No, stop that. Stop that.
Yes, bro.
Especially that, because I watched the anime version.
Yeah,
I'm just like-
anime is season 4 was good.
Yeah, it felt rushed to me.
Maybe
You'll
a
read it if
little
they
bit.
made a game.
Lucy pretty used to that adaptation.
Let's step into this one. Sabio.
Oh, Beta has read all the novels and probably has more info than you. But think that, Broham.
Okay.
Wait, have you read the novels, Joseph?
I have read Can't Fear Your Own World, and I think that's the only one. I haven't read like the very last novel.
And you put him in A, right?
Yeah.
Beta, he puts
I put him in A just based off of the main series. I'm not including the novels in that.
Beta said Gin is difficult to rank. Okay. Nah, man, I'm not putting overhaul, whatever his name is. I'm not putting him
Chisaki.
nowhere in these goats. I'm not putting him
Chisaki
nowhere.
is a great villain. Okay. Well,
No,
where would you rank him, Sage?
I like him, and I thought he was about to be way more than what I thought he was. The anime played him down for me. I heard it's better in the manga, and I watched the anime personally.
Hall
Being
is
an anime
D?
person, I would say D.
No, that's ridiculous. Someone said Overhaul's a C.
I'm cool with B.
Beta
I'm
said he
cool.
deserves respect.
I'm
Thank
cool with
you.
B or C. I mean, I like Overhaul more than Kaido.
Oh,
I
100%,
would say
bro,
Overhaul
way
is a
Kaido.
D tier character.
What? That's just disrespectful.
So we can negotiate on C. I'm willing to do C.
I would personally put him at the end of B.
End of B's not bad. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I like him definitely more than like Grimmjow, but probably not as much as Madara.
No, I don't
Like,
like him more
I
than
just-
more than
I just got
Grimjaw.
here and looking at the list, like I don't see him better than anybody on B. So like end of B is
Really?
good. Yeah.
I'll
Like
accept that.
I agree so far. I wouldn't really change anything. Probably put Madara higher. I wouldn't really change anything on this
Yeah,
list so far.
Madara.
See, I
could get
can't,
knocked
I
to
can't, I
10.
can't put Madara higher because he got nerfed horribly.
Yeah, that's the thing. He
Horribly.
gets nerfed.
And then the
to me-
whole Shippuden is hyped up for Madara for him to just get whacked to the side like that. F
Like
no.
to me, Madara is an S, but the whole nerfing thing, like A B, yeah.
Let me see.
Like him
what
getting
you-
nerfed is horrible.
Overhaul over Kaido, yes.
So does
I
that
said
mean
that.
that like
I said I like Overhaul over Kaido.
Obviously, I know someone said like that as it doesn't make sense. Like
Shizuki actually deserves some respect. I hate to say it. I don't get. Do y'all like? Did y'all like season 4? Is that the season, right? Season 4 Overhaul
season
And-
4 was amazing. Yeah,
and
it was.
not Marilyn. What's that boy's Lemillion? That's when they
Yeah, I
fought.
love
in
that.
season
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like it
what-
was
that's
so
what-
lackluster in the manga. I mean, the anime. I heard the manga was better though.
Yeah,
is that the
'cause-
one where they have like a fight and like the dragon lady's there?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
like I get it because in the anime it's basically a slideshow. It's basically just the panels, I believe, in the anime, which sucks because like when you read it, it's like there's dialogue in that that fight, like him like the whole slideshow part that happens in the anime. There's like a whole dialogue going on in the background. They cut that out, which I get why a lot of people were pissed off. So yeah,
Mhm.
I thought he'd be more, but for what he is,
Mhm.
the such like he basically has like 2 arcs. He does a good job of being a villain. He ruins basically like the number one hero in Lemillion. He basically just ruins him. So it's like okay, he does something to the universe. He's not like a blip on the radar.
But see, this is the thing though, Asian man. I would sympathize with that point more if Deku at the beginning of the series, at season 1, episode 1, didn't say this is the story of how I became the world's #1 greatest hero. I would
Yeah, but
sympathize with that a lot more. If I was like, oh, I had in my thought, oh, Lemillion is gonna be #1. I would have that more
Chase,
like, yes.
It's fine to be the
he
world's
hasn't-
#1 hero if the other #1 hero loses his powers.
Oh, that's
right?
crazy.
So
oh,
by
that's
default,
crazy.
you're #1.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Joseph.
Look, if you
You
just
basically
cripple
calling him a
all the other
substitute. You're
heroes,
calling him a
number
substitute.
one.
You're basically calling him a substitute. That's crazy.
That's fine. That's what he is.
Oh,
okay,
that's
but
crazy.
Sage, I think you like
That's what he is
misinterpreted
even
that.
without Lemillion, right? He's just a substitute for All Might.
He was supposed to be, I thought, but he isn't.
Yeah, that's his point. Like he is the one where everyone was like, you're gonna replace All Might.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So when it's taken away from him, it's like, oh fuck, like.
But I didn't think he was ever going to replace All Might because All Might chose Midoriya over Lemillion.
Yeah, like you never in like when Lemillion's introduced, you're like, all right, he's obviously better than Deku currently. At no point you think like, oh, like he's obviously the replacement. Like it's like no. When you know his quirk is like, okay, the quirk is like useful, but it's not like #1 worthy. So it's like you know he's not gonna be #1. So like to find out like how he basically loses the opportunity to become the replacement is like, wow, that's messed up. And that's why I like about Overhaul. Like
The
he
whole
basically
point-
everyone was like, Muriel, you're #1. Like even though All Might's like, nah, I want Deku to be #1. It was like, nah, we pretty much think you're #1. So when it races, it's like, oh, great. We like everyone looks stupid.
The whole point of One for All was to give a student the ability to become the #1 hero. If Lemillion
and-
got One for All, he would easily be the #1 hero.
Yes,
Think
I
of
agree.
Deku, he's quirkless. I mean, well, he now he has quirks other than One for All, but I mean,
Technically, isn't that
Currently,
all
I'm
One for
not gonna
All?
talk about that.
Yeah,
What
One for All is
do you mean?
technically like multiple things. Like I'm currently reading like what the current like war arc that's gonna happen in the next season, and like basically One for All is just multiple powers passed down.
Yeah,
Deku
why
actively
he has
nerfed
several
his
quirks.
power. That power was given to like most other people. They do much better.
that
then
is
they
not
can-
true.
I would say so.
Dude, Deku was pretty jacked, and he couldn't even handle like 5% until a while after he was in hero training.
See, Beta, I see Beta says Overhaul also manages to still stay relevant even after he's gone because of what he created. See, Beta, I can't judge him off that because I haven't read all the season, or I mean, watched all of season 5. I told y'all I dropped My Hero Academia on season 5, like episode 2 or 3. I told you that ish was boring.
Yeah, we dropped at the same point.
That whole little A versus B tournament, that ish was boring.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah,
Like, why would you put that in front of my face? Why? Why?
That's like out of every arc in My Hero that like needed to be rushed. That's like the number one thing. Like I enjoyed it because it's like, okay, cool. Like My Hero Academia, you kind of want to know about the kids a bit, but like it dragged a lot. I understand why a lot of people stop at that point.
And to me, it wasn't a good tournament arc
at all. Like it's the adults are far more interesting in My Hero Academia.
Joseph Spin.
I do agree.
Joseph Spin.
I'm letting you know the adults later on, like where I'm at, like it's pretty good, and I'm like not even that far off where the anime left off.
I mean, I'm gonna have to switch to the manga at some point, but I don't think I'm doing it anytime soon.
Oh, you better see.
It's definitely it's a good switch.
I
was manga first because I read the manga when it had like 10 chapters, so I was on it early, and then like I got to the anime because I was like, okay, I know this is gonna be big. It's superheroes, like Marvel's the biggest thing right now. So like no doubt in my mind, I'm like, all right, My Hero's gonna be big, and then it got really big, and I was like, okay, I didn't think it'd be that big. It got to a point where the anime caught up to where I stopped reading, so I was anime only for a bit, and so now I'm back to the manga. Because the manga is really good. Like the drawings are really good. Like Horikoshi does his thing. Like characters are more well developed. Like a lot of people that are anime onlys, they don't really care about the classmates. In the manga, they have their moments where like you care about like a lot of characters. You're like, a lot of people are like, why do I care about Creator Girl? Why do I care about Mineta? Why do I care about, like, they have chapters that like they shine, and it's like, all right, cool. Like I kind of see why some people like the other classmates.
What are those chapters?
What about so what about the tail guy?
Ojiro, I love Ojiro.
Oh, you're bugging. We need to move on.
He doesn't get like a whole chapter to himself, like a Kirishima or like a Denki, but like he'll get moving. Okay, cool.
Come on,
wait. So for the anime, like, are these chapters just skipped? Like, what?
No, they're really rushed. Like, I remember, like, if you remember, like, the students were facing off against teachers. It was like 2-on-1 against the teacher. The whole Todoroki and Creator Girl is way longer in the manga than it is in the anime. Like, the anime is like half an episode. With them.
Even then, that was a really great like development.
Yeah, it's like 4 chapters of that. Basically, just
I was saying
to learn.
W Sam, Mineta is goated. Winetta.
Okay, that's wild. But anyway,
no, Winetta.
I would say, like, for the anime, I actually really
My
liked...
Hero, of course we are. It's the best anime of all time.
Kiki, they are hyping My Hero, not me. I do not like My Hero. I think My Hero is decent. It's decent to good.
I think it's good. I think it's like decently good.
Yeah. I did like the one girl who does like the gadgets, like the inventor, because she's like pretty unique. There's not really other characters like her.
Yeah, she'll pop up every now and then, which is pretty cool. Like obviously she's like a class C character, but she'll pop up and it's like, okay, cool. Here's the new thing for you guys. Like every character has its purpose when they want to, like when Horikoshi wants to do it.
Yeah, I like how suits actually help them too. Like they get stronger when they get suit improvements.
Beta. Wait, hold on a second. Beta. Look how you said Ojiro actually did pretty decently in movie 2. Not pretty good, pretty decently. That's not good, Beta. That's not good. I'm sorry. Pretty decently is not good.
It's a big Class 1 is a big cast. It's hard to explain.
Movie 2 is the class movie, so like everyone shines that, little or big.
Ojiro's the tail dude, right?
Yeah, Ojiro's tail dude.
I don't give a F about that tail dude.
I mean, Horikoshi did better making Class 1A than Tabata did making the Black Bulls. So
stop. Okay, no, we're out of here. We're out of here. I'm laughing at you out there.
No, I see.
Sage, is that Curler and C?
Yes.
I at least put him over Gin.
No, I
at least put him-
refuse.
I at least put him over Gin.
See,
Personally, I wouldn't let that slide.
See, I think as a villain or as a character, I don't know because it's weird. Hoeko Mundo's all been animated, so I can say it. As a character, since Gin doesn't stay as a villain the whole time, he has his whole character, not change, but deception thing happening. I get it, but I feel like I like his character a bit more than Crollo's because Crollo, I don't get enough of Crollo as a villain. You gotta think in the anime, he still doesn't have his powers. Literally, he's only in that arc with the at Yorknu. Yeah, then after that, yeah. So I haven't read the manga, so I'm going just based off of what I know.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, this might be an
y'all put-
aside, but
Who's the-
what's the name of the guy with the face with the hand on his face?
Where?
Shigaraki?
Shigaraki, S tier villain. Put him in S right now.
No,
I mean, we all know
no,
he's gonna
the
end up there. Dude,
No, that
what?
anime puts him at C. That anime puts him at C.
Yeah, I really don't
Oh,
like
you are.
He's a
I
crybaby.
really don't like
Every
that.
time I see him, he's
You are
crying.
Wilding, see.
I do not want to see
Currently,
my
him-
villains crying. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah,
Currently,
him and the
I-
Nomu.
someone
Like, I don't
come
like
back to
either
it,
of those. like,
the numbers,
characters.
whatever. I'm gonna say numbers.
She is he at best?
Currently,
you think he's better than Shigaraki?
I like Overhaul
Currently,
more
I'm-
than Shigaraki.
You're so wild, bro. Oh my god.
currently at the manga part where I am, Shigaraki is getting up there. I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, I see him in B. I would be honest, like a B. B, where like I currently am, but like he might get up there.
No,
I
at this
can't say
point,
for, like-
even like Himiko is like more interesting.
Y'all need to catch up on My Hero. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dog, I got way more interesting stuff to read than My Hero. I got Hell's Paradise and I got Naruto. I got Naruto to read. What are you talking about? No. Without Naruto.
Chase,
Stop it.
You're saying Naruto? I thought you said more interesting. Like it's Naruto.
What?
Are you
Why?
deadass, Ed Bowie?
I was also
Say
watched
yes.
Shippuden by
Stupid
dropping for
guys.
Dragon Ball.
Joseph, come.
Well, Dragon Ball is good, so I'm not gonna blame you on that.
Who's the first person on Not Enough Info?
Kizaru.
Oh yeah, I can't say anything either. I would move Sukuna. I mean, if you're the Shibuya arc, Sukuna has his moment.
I've only watched season 1, and I've read the Gojo backstory, which is right after season 1. That's all I've.
I've only seen
Shibuya-
season 1 too.
Shibuya does Sukuna like season 1. Sukuna is like, all right, cool, like he's a threat, but he's obviously like held back because of the whole body stuff. Sukuna Shibuya arc, when he like comes out, it's like, all right, this man did not care. Like flames.
I gotta see it. But right now, I don't got enough info.
All right.
Let me see. Wait, where's Merom at? Y'all see Merom on here? Oh, Merom. Cause I see
I don't know, but
Sam
he's
already
asking.
saying put him in S. I put him in. Wait, what'd you just say?
What? Me?
What you putting
Merom's
Merom? Oh, okay. This is our first
Yo,
S.
Chase, where's Gary Oak?
Oh, we agree on something.
No, definitely us, yeah.
We agreed on Madara. We agreed on most of this tier list so far. We agreed on most
Yeah.
of this tier list. So far.
Until you start hating on My Hero, like
No, I'm not made. Look, Chase, watch season 5. I'm pretty sure his backstory is in there. Do I got to?
no,
to?
don't watch season 5. Just
No,
reread
no,
the
no.
whole My Hero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
manga.
but see, that's like,
Yeah.
when am I gonna find the time to read My Hero?
Get that box done, like
Drop Naruto. That's just
No,
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 hell.
no,
Are
no.
you deadass, Ed
I
Bowie?
gotta read Naruto. All
But
right,
Chase, you could just read the Nanashi Dojin. It's fine.
what's that?
Then the Nagatoro guy wrote a comic about Naruto and Hinata, and that's all you need.
Are they of age?
I mean, they're their adult forms from Shippuden.
they're the Shippuden forms, so 16.
Oh, so that's their teenagers. F.
That's a case.
Are you deadass, Ed Bowie?
Can't do that. They're too young. I need them as adults.
Naruto's bitchless, anyways. Let's talk about someone who actually
Stop
is
it.
Let's move on.
What?
Let's move on to the next person.
Deku gets so much. I mean, never mind, bro. I'll just stop there.
Are you deadass, Ed Bowie?
Let's go on to Blackbeard. I'm putting him in S. I'm putting him
I
in
can't-
S.
I don't have a good enough sample size for Blackbeard where I am, so
Wait, where
whatever
you at?
guys want to say. I'm about to enter Annie's lobby.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
whoever
definitely
you,
don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I
definitely
don't have
don't.
anything. I just have his like.
Blackbeard's S, yeah.
I just have an introduction with his crew at the end of Jaya stuff. That's it. That's all I have about Blackbeard.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
have
See that
anything
makes
about
sense.
Blackbeard.
What?
I don't have anything for Blackbeard.
Where the rest of y'all putting Blackbeard? Can't wait for more Blackbeard. I love how
He's
much he's
S,
been built
S.
up.
Like, are you gonna put him all like at S tier just because of his one moment during that one arc?
Stop. We could talk
Yeah.
about Marine Forward, but stop that. Oh wait, no, we can't. We can't. Asian Mirror hasn't seen it. F.
That's why I said it that way. Jeez.
Once he gets expanded on, he's gonna break this tier list. He's not even
Yeah.
be allowed to be on this.
Yeah,
He's
I agree with that,
disrespectful.
but like, you can argue about like, oh, he did something like before Marineford,
And a
featuring
giant.
another character, but also like the other character is a complete like failure constantly. So it doesn't really matter.
Who's
Hold
that
up,
character?
Hold up.
I
I am
We're
mad.
gonna
I
say
gotta catch
Ace.
this.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You think-
Hold up, Joseph. I'm,
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, not Joseph. Let me answer Sam real quick. Sam, I think yes. This is my theory based off. You're at the. Are you in this lobby or post in this lobby? Like what happens after?
I'm in Annie's lobby. I'm like, so, well, technically I've already seen Annie's lobby, so you can anything after Annie's lobby. Like I haven't seen. Like
You
the
said-
last episode. Like I'm rewatching right now, and I'm currently they're about to enter Annie's lobby, but I've already seen Annie's lobby. Like the last episode I had watched back then was like the episode Frankie joined. And that's it.
So you know what happens in post in this lobby?
A bit, yeah.
Because this should happen. Do you know what Shanks is doing in post in this lobby, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. This is my theory, Sam. This is my theory based off of that. I think Blackbeard is gonna take out Shanks, and Blackbeard and Luffy are gonna have to duke it out. That's my theory, though. That's my theory. my
What's your theory say about the Marines then?
The who?
The Marines. What does your theory say about that?
What do you mean the Marines? The Marines is gonna get clapped.
So like the Marines are like a third party, right? So is this like supposed fight between Luffy and Blackbeard? Is that like after the deal with the Marines before?
I want to say something, but I don't know where it happened in that One Piece. But I think it'd be a spoiler if I said it. Shout out to BNY for the 100
Fair.
bits.
All right.
But you know what I'm talking about? How you know what I'm talking about, Joseph? With Garth?
Yeah.
With Garth? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think something like that, something similar is gonna happen because we already see some of the bits happening that happened in Marineford, and we could put some connections together. You get what I'm saying? From one generation to another, we could put some connections together. That's what I'm assuming, though. That's what I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just theorizing. So yeah, would it be the Ice, Marine, and Fire dude fighting it out? Sam, I thought you was in Sam in Punk Hazard. I'm not gonna say nothing. But
Blackbeard's
Sam,
probably A tier.
look at Punk.
S-
Read Punk Hazard again. Read My Hero Goon. Sheesh. Oh yeah, I know they do.
Sorry, Sage, but it's true.
No, that's crazy.
Chase,
Will
you
they
could
fight
just
again?
read like the wiki page for My Hero.
Stop.
No,
Come
bro,
on.
just-
Joseph. Come on. Why y'all putting me on the some reason stuff, dog? Why y'all
You're
playing
getting
me?
on the box. You're getting the box set for a reason, Sage. Come on, you gotta read that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read up to there, and then I'm gonna read when the next box that comes out.
Good.
What's
keep
besides Miriam and S? Blackbeard. Chase, just play the MHA fighting game. I actually bought it day one when it first came out. The first one. That
you
ish
read
was
for it?
cheeks. All right, read it?
Yeah,
No.
same.
I tried to pick it up
What?
twice in the anime. I didn't really dig it. I think Luffy
So
going to
good.
fight Goku at the end. Oh, true. And Luffy's going to do Red Rock, a super Red Rock attack. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. J Fighting game almost as bad as Jump Force, bro. That's facts. They just floating half the time. It's like they playing in
isn't
no
that-
gravity.
Isn't Red Rock that one move that's supposed to be like more iconic than Tommy Holly?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It basically is.
Where's down these stairs? I don't know, but it needs to be on this list. All right, let's go to this next person. Who is this next person? I don't know who
It's
this
Sarah from Fairy Tail. That's why I asked if you.
is. Oh, not
Right.
enough info. Thank you.
Frieza's
Frieza?
ass. Can we just put him in there
Yes.
and leave?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
leave
putting
him.
him higher than Marilyn. I
Yo,
like him.
definitely. Without a
Ge-
doubt.
a genocide racist man? Love it. Love it.
Facts.
All right. Don Quixote Do Flamingo.
S.
Woo!
Dude, just Quit playing games with all these S tiers, man.
I
If you
love
put him in A tier, that's
Dope
ridiculous.
for you. Now we got Valentine from JoJo's. Not enough info, but just off the strength of it being JoJo, I want to put him in S. Crocodile as a villain.
Solid B tier.
What? He's better than like Doflamingo.
Who?
What?
Wait,
Whoa,
who?
whoa,
Crocodile.
whoa.
Stop.
That is stupid. No offense.
What?
I'm back. Waze, what up, Gotti? I'm here. I'm here. Hello,
Man has
monkeys.
contingency plans for contingency plans. Don't
Guess
show
what?
that his whole thing
Guess what?
revolves around one character being okay.
What?
Nah,
What?
Doflamingo got that swag. Look at the drip that he got on. Look at the pink fur coat, dog.
He has a great backstory, and the way he treats people is just
Dog, all I gotta do
so
is
interesting.
get a water gun for Crocodile, and he's done for. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, facts.
No,
Fuck that
no.
guy.
So when it comes
So-
to me, I technically have a bigger sample size for Crocodile than Doflamingo, but I would still prefer Doflamingo over Crocodile because the Luffy washed them in Alabasta basically.
Literally.
What? After
Like-
getting creamed like
Yeah, it
3
took a lot
times?
of armor.
Hey,
That's
nah,
why- that's
don't
why
tell me that. Joseph, don't tell me Luffy got cream, dog. Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
He
that's
did.
true.
Like,
What?
No, we didn't.
How did
what?
he
Not
not?
really.
I don't
He
want to hear about
lost
another
his
man
life
getting
and
cream.
won the third time to luck.
Like my only knowledge of Doflamingo where I'm currently at is his introduction when like he makes Bellamy kill like his friend like his crewmate or whatever.
He's the
That's the
greatest
only-
villain in One Piece.
And I was like, damn,
how he
that's
makes it.
crazy. And I was like, fuck, I just seen Croc do his thing. But that's my problem with most of the early One Piece songs. Like they're hyped up really big. And then the moment they interact with Luffy, it's like, alright, cool, we're gonna lose. Like they already know.
Well, and like Kaido's also like a worse like copy of Crocodile.
Huh?
You said Kaido. You mean Doflamingo?
Yeah, Kaido.
There's no similarities at all.
Wait, Kaido or Doflamingo?
Kaido.
There's no similarities. I don't
Kaido
know.
No,
went-
400 battles through? Absolutely, there are.
Battle, yes. Battle, yes. I thought you meant.
They're talking about character-wise.
For character, I mean, Kaido's just kind of like Kaido. I don't know what to say. Like Kaido's kind of dull. to be honest.
Kaido is Donkey Kong as a villain. I'm big bad. I'm going to take over. Dun, 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 dun. That's Kaido.
Okay, quit talking shit.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but I'm just going to activate my trap card. Oh, wait, no, it's not a trap card. It's a world card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what it is. I'm just going to activate that, and that's what the whole thing is One Piece is going to turn into. I'm just saying that right there. Crocodile, I'll put him in B. I like
Yeah,
him
I
way
put
more
him-
than Nakaza. I like
You
him way
put
more
him
than
above,
Cars.
though.
That's
Put him top
messed
of
up.
C. He's like front of C.
He's not better than Chisaki. You're right. Yeah, put him at top C.
Nah, I
I
can't
will
put
say that
Crocodile
One
in a C,
Piece
though.
peaked at Alabasta and has never been the same stuff.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
That's
Bumblebee
valid.
is
That's
fine.
valid, Chase. Jiren's terrible.
Jiren's a D only because of the backstory.
Jiren's
Sorry.
awful.
You remove his backstory, he's actually like B, maybe even A. But his
Wait,
backstory
what? Why would you put him up
Because-
there?
because he's Superman. That's his thing. He's Superman.
It's
And
so
then when you
cringe.
find out, and like he's like stone cold, it doesn't matter. No one's gonna touch Jiren. And then when you find out his backstory, for some reason he's instantly touchable. And I was like, oh, you go down, my friend. Like, why do I care about you? I'm sorry that your
Yeah,
backstory is
it's
sad,
awful.
but it's not. It's you. Throughout the entire Tournament of Power, he's built up as the guy. Like no one knows anything about him. The only thing everyone knows is that he's strong and he doesn't even talk to his crewmates.
Dang,
But
that's
when you find out
crazy.
his backstory, you suck instantly. I'm like, all right, your village was terrorized and cool.
Dang, that's
So
crazy.
we're-
Because the way you feel about Jiren is the way I feel about Kaido. I'm not gonna cap. The passion that you have for Jiren like this is the passion I have for Kaido. So hyped up,
Anything else
so
better?
strong.
Because during when I was watching the anime weekly, I was like, damn, Jiren's really a threat. Like I'm fucking with Jiren. And then it was like, Jiren, why are you like this? Cuts to the backstory. When I saw him as a child, I was like, oh no, you're instantly going down. I don't want to know. Jiren's a character where like you want him to like you love that he's strong. You don't care about anything else. So the fact that they bring up his backstory and it's a weak one, it's like, okay.
Well, that reminds me.
But also,
Chase.
oh wait, keep going, Joseph. Yeah.
Chase, I saw like the wildest thing when I was reading Dragon Ball. I saw something that's extremely rare. It's called Yamcha not on the ground.
Oh yeah, you talking about when Toriyama still had respect for Yamcha? Yes.
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't think I'd ever seen him standing up.
True, this is true. You thought he was probably paraplegic with how bad his legs. I completely understand. All right, so PK, I wish I wasn't working so I could defend Kaido. I'm sorry, but I can't speak too much. I don't want to spoil it for the boys in here. But man, I'm just so disappointed in Kaido. I'm so disappointed in Kaido. And Sam, ain't no Itachi better be S. He is S. I'm putting him in S automatically. Sorry.
Wait, you think Itachi's better than Madara?
Yes.
Really?
I think Itachi's a better character than Madara, but as a villain, he's not.
No.
He's not really. A villain
okay. But see, that's hard because we got Gin on here though. That's hard because we got Gin on here.
Yeah.
Because if I'm judging Gin based off of villainy, then I'm putting him in F. I don't give a F about him. He's just a henchman.
Wow.
If this is straight up villains, like if you're solely basing them off villains, then a lot of people are like a lot lower down.
I mean, but
turn out.
See, this is hard.
Agree.
But see, the thing is, okay, if we're going based off of Itachi as a villain, we can speak about Naruto spoilers here. Yeah. If we going based off of what Itachi is, all we knew about him was that he killed all of his clan, which is crazy, and just saying that out loud. He killed a whole clan. We know why. He killed a whole clan. He left his brother living, and he just keeps bullying his brother back to back. He's joined this organization of people who want to basically take tailed kaijus out of people. As a villain, of course, he really doesn't have motive until we actually get the backstory of why he's basically a quote unquote good guy character. So it's hard for me to judge it based off of that.
Going off of like base Naruto, it sounds wild that he's super high.
See, like Itachi is such a fan favorite character, Joseph. And once you get in Shippuden and you start seeing everything, you're like, Joseph, I forgot you haven't finished Naruto. God dang it! Why did you stop me?
Because in OG Naruto, like, he just like gives the eye to his brother and chokes him out, and that's it.
The thing is that from episode, they like teach performance like 2 or 3. You know that he's somewhere because Sasuke's like, my only goal is to kill my brother. And then when you find out, like, my brother killed my entire clan, it's like, okay, this guy is a threat. I haven't seen him yet. So when he pops up, it's like, oh, that guy. Great. So, like, even base Itachi in base Naruto is, like, still a good villain.
And then look at it like this, Joseph. We know that the Sharingan is such a powerful eye. For one person to take out a whole clan with people full of it, oh, you gotta be a bad dude. You got to be a bad dude.
Yeah.
Give it here.
He did so much for the story.
He was so much more talented than his father.
Yeah, his father was a washed has been.
Okay.
I'm putting him.
He's an Ombu member at the age of 8. Like, of course.
All right, Itachi, he got to be an S.
Yeah,
the lowest I would put him at is A, but I like Itachi way more than the Akainu. Itachi is way more like this man had Kakashi shaking.
But real quick, can we just swap a Akainu and Cell real quick? I feel like Cell's better than Akainu.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a little.
But see, literally,
So,
to me, my thing is like Cell is a better Piccolo because he was literally born to only kill Goku. To me, he serves just as the
yardstick, right?
If that's a yardstick,
like if power is the yardstick, then why is Kaguya not like top tier S tier?
Oh no, power isn't the yardstick. Power isn't the yardstick.
Okay.
The yardstick.
Oh no, power was a yardstick. Then Cell would be all the way at the top here with Frieza.
Yeah, and the F characters would be at the top technically.
Yeah, and like Gin would still be S tier. It's amazing how that works out.
No, stop. Gin would be F tier. Gin would still be.
We're looking at we have agreed that we're looking at everything as a whole.
Yes.
We all agree.
If I'm just using power, first of all, if I'm just using power, Frieza's going up here, Cell's going up here, Goku Black is going up here. I'm trying to look at some other characters. Yoshikage, Kira, Dio. Some of these characters are just going in S automatically. Yeah, this list would be too easy if this was power ranking. If this was power scaling. Like, it wouldn't even be fair to some of these characters.
Yeah.
All right.
Goku Black.
He gets a D for me. He gets a D.
All right. I was. Yeah. There. I prefer him over Jiren.
I could let that one go. I could let that one go.
Because the whole mystery about Goku Black, it's like when you were watching it weekly, you're like, all right, like I want to know why Goku was evil, and then you find out the story. It's like, okay, not what you were thinking, but it's still a pretty good twist. And the damage he does, it's like, all right, cool. Like it takes the god of gods to kill him, which is like, all right, that's some respect.
No. Well, that's because he fused with the immortal Zamasu. That's the only reason why. For Goku Black as a villain, the only reason he was able to get some work done was because the immortal Zamasu was fused with him.
Yeah, but I don't think the regular Zamasu is on this list. So I'm counting the entirety of it.
See, I'm only counting him as just Goku Black as just that villain right there, because it was two Zamasus.
In that case, it's still there because it's like he terrorizes future Trunks' like whole like future and stuff.
Yeah, but basically he just serves as the androids at that time period instead of the androids being there. Androids did the same thing, or the future androids, not the regular androids, because they weren't really evil. I just wouldn't put him up higher. I think he was very lackluster. Black, no. Okay, I'm sorry. Goku Black is just Goku Black for sure. Huh?
Yeah, he's mid.
Cell is a solar system buster.
Are we going to Zagreus now?
This is a character from Black Clover, right?
Yeah, he's F.
Yeah, it's I forget his name. It's like Lick or something. I forget.
No, it's Zagreus. What?
Chase, I thought you were the Black Clover guy.
I am, but this is the thing that I always say about Black Clover versus My Hero. My Hero got some better villains than Black Clover.
Oh, easily.
That's why some of the villains in Black Clover, unless it's in the later part, which still to me are some of them are lackluster. The villains to me really don't do it for me in Black Clover. That's the only problem with me in Black Clover is the villains don't do it for me.
There's one good villain, and I don't want to say anything right now because it's spoilers. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sage?
D? I haven't read the latest chapters. I will say.
Oh,
that.
it's
You
Wendy,
read the latest
right?
chapters.
You said it's not.
Oh shit! Never mind them.
I haven't read the latest.
Xenon is not S tier. Xenon's like.
This the guy that's right next to him? Nah, I wouldn't put these in S tier because they're not even memorable. See, if you said Dante S tier, I wouldn't believe you. I'd at least put him in B though. I at least put Dante in B.
Dante's a solid C, maybe.
Not enough info because I don't remember them, so they're very lackluster as villains. Now, who's this guy?
That's the character from Monster. That's the main
Gohan.
villain from Monster.
Gohan, like Gohan and Piccolo.
Is that how you say his name in Monster?
I forget.
Gohan?
No,
I never.
Johan, yeah, it's Johan. So.
Johan or
Johan.
Johan.
Johan is Chase.
For
Gotta read
what
Monster.
he is to the story, he's an A or an S. For what he is to the story.
You know what? I'm gonna just go off the strength of what y'all and what Chad is saying because I know nothing about Johan.
Johan is like, if you want a thriller anime, like Monster is like your best bet, and like either manga or anime are fine, but like the slow burn of it, and you realizing what Johan is about, it's like, all right, this is pretty sick.
Is Johan the isekai one, or is that Overlord?
No, that might be Overlord thinking of somebody else.
I might be. I get them too confused all the time.
Yeah, but like when it comes to like a lot of people's like top anime villains, Johan is like literally like at least top 5 in most people's list if they've seen Monster or read Monster.
Nice.
I never read I never read Monster, Sam. Chase, please hurry up and read Monster.
That might be a book club.
Nah, we're not doing book clubs. People wasn't coming through for the other ones.
Oh,
We're not
really?
doing them. Yeah, book club's kind of dead for now. Chase, Monster top 10. Sheesh.
Yeah, you see the
I gotta check. I'll check it out. I don't know when, but I'll check it out. If a lot of people are hyping it up. All right, we got Yoshikage Kira. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm putting him in S just because of what he stands for. I love him.
any JoJo villain, Kira would be my. If you had like a gun to my head and was like, you only get one S this character for the JoJo character, Kira would be my S.
See, I like Kira just for his motives and everything, because he just wants to live a normal, simple, boring life where he doesn't stand out. And then this man just has a bad day after another, and I'm like, God dang! But he's a masterful planner, and what he tries to do just to get back his life. The beautiful thing about Kira is he doesn't want world domination. He doesn't want to be king of the earth. He doesn't want to do nothing. He just doesn't want to stand out.
Simplicity.
Yeah, he just wants to be simple. He doesn't want to be noticed. He has a hand fetish. That's it.
He's the most simple JoJo villain. It's like, all right, with the world of like wacky villains who just want to destroy Earth, it's like, all right, cool. You kind of feel nice for this one because it's like, all right, you're very simple. You don't want to destroy. You don't want to put the world in peril. It's cool.
Sam, you disrespectful. Sam, you are disrespectful.
Sam say.
He says, "Here goes some more JoJo's Boring Adventure." Nah, Sam is disrespectful.
That's far for it. Don't you?
I'm
Kira's
putting
an S.
I'm putting Kira S. I'm not even reordering this S. I'm just putting him up there. All right, we got Shigaraki. I want to put him in C. I think Shigaraki's a C because he's a crybaby. I don't like that for my villains. Sorry.
You're not that guy,
The
pal.
thing is
Trust
that you
me.
don't have a
You're not that
backstory.
guy.
That's the thing. You know the Shigaraki back. You literally stopped where they were in To's backstory, so that's the thing.
Yep. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I
Nah,
put him-
Loki, I was wrong. Madara's not the GOAT. Aizen has to be. Greatest villain ever.
I put him like in between Overhaul and Croc. That's where I personally would put him.
I'm cool with that. B and Y gonna put him in S, so I'm not even gonna ask. his
Whoa,
opinion.
whoa! You thought I
Yeah.
was gonna be AFK? Nah.
I said you would put him in S. I said you would put him in S.
I would put him in S. Put him in S,
Well,
man.
BNY's caught up, so like it's different for me. Like I'm literally at the part where like Shigaraki's like a good villain, so he has more of a
Beta's-
sample size than I do.
Beta says
where I am right now-
Shiggy is lame even past his backstory. Shiggy is in D, and Kiki also says
Beta,
D.
where are you at in My Hero?
Who do
Same
you
with
main
you.
in Smash Bros Ultimate? Nobody, because I barely play that game.
Zero Suit Samus.
Well, he probably means Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man was in the game. I would main Spider-Man.
Money?
You mean a me, right? Your me is Spider-Man.
Oh,
You're in the
Don't have that
latest
good-
chapter of My Hero and you
Mhm.
think Shigaraki's a D. Did you not see the panels of Deku talking about Shigaraki to his like
Who's this guy that's next? Who's this guy?
predecessors? I guess
don't
is the
know.
word.
Chat, who's
I
this
thought-
guy?
Not a
I
puppet.
thought
he
it was
was.
I thought it was Meru or Enru at first, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I
it's-
can understand why you say that.
It's one of the shitty like Upper Moon 4s or 5s in Demon Slayer. Put him
Oh,
in F. He's actually
yeah.
fucking terrible.
All right, good. I was like, he looks like a Demon Slayer character, but I do not remember it.
Yeah, you can
What's
tell
sad
by
is
the
that we
shitty
both
art.
read it together and neither of us recognized it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I did how many book club meetings and a whole review, and I still don't remember him. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
he was in the
insane.
Sportsmith Village arc. He was really bad.
Oh, dang, he was in the best arc then. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't remember you from the best arc.
Crazy. Dio
Uh,
next, right?
oh yeah, Dio's S. Dio's S. I don't know if you said next or S, but Dio's S.
Yeah.
Corona
Maybe-
Diona!
I said
Ew.
next, but
Liba's not really a villain.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not.
There's no way people actually think Liba's a villain.
I just
In
like how
terms of villain, you gotta be an F.
who's that? The
Or
Black
just make
Clover
a not a
character?
villain tier, honestly. That might be the way.
So then, are we gonna move some of these characters out of here, out of not a
Yeah, that's
villain?
the
then?
thing. You can't do that because then like a good like third of the cast here gets moved. If you
Who
do it
here's
not
not
a
a villain? Itachi?
Itachi,
Well,
Meruem,
that's the only one. Murum's a villain? What? He always
At the
opposed
end-
Gon.
at the end of Meruem.
he never
becomes,
really
like,
opposed Gong.
Yeah.
Well,
Chase. What about like
his
villains
group
with like
opposed Gon.
redemption arcs or whatever? Because that's what Ichimaru is, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
is he- yeah,
Nah, leave the tiers as they are right now.
yeah. That's why you should just leave it. It's more complicated
Yeah.
otherwise.
should we
Those
make a
are-
tier
those
called
like-
Too Complicated then?
No, just leave it.
I mean,
put
I don't like
everything in-
mid Clover, but Liba's better than Kurama.
Whoa, I'm not gonna let you just slide with that one.
You
Hold
hear
up,
that, Sage?
hold
That
up.
Liba's better than Kurama?
That's facts.
Kurama where?
Like from Naruto. Liba's better than Kurama from Naruto.
That's
As like a
his little devil, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lebo
Okay.
is Asta's.
Devil inside of Asta.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I was actually reading Black Clover a few days ago. I'm on chapter like 303.
Gotta catch up, man.
See, I
Recent
can't.
chapters have
See,
been
that's the
not
thing.
good.
I feel like not enough info because Leave isn't a villain.
No,
Like you were saying to me, but I can't put him on Kurama's ass because Kurama was more villainous. He was threatening to eat Naruto. Lee wasn't really going to that depth, and when we did get some character development / growth for Lee, well, really character development. We didn't get no growth for him, but when we got some character development for Lee,
He had a
Yeah.
great backstory. It was connected to Asta really well.
yeah. So that's why I'm like, I can't really put him as villain. So as a villain,
Yeah, I
he's
agree.
F. As a villain, he's F. Only because he's not
Yeah,
a
I agree
villain.
with that.
I agree completely.
Okay,
As a
cool.
character,
We
he's
can agree
ass
with that.
Low-key.
Yes,
This
I
is
love
one-
Lee.
Now this is one of the characters I got on here for. I will not
H.
tolerate anything less than a B for Obito.
See, that's the
Obito's
thing.
Anything less than an A.
Obito was a
A.
simp. Obito was a simp.
So that's the
Put
thing.
an A,
He,
I don't care, bro.
he is the ultimate simp. This man made the Akatsuki evil. Like the Akatsuki was like, all right, we're here for justice. Like we're not always right the way we do it, but we're here for justice. Obito was like, nah, we're gonna wreck everything. Like I'm good. And the facade that he did for everything, like just for what he wanted, even though it is a simp thing, the stuff he got to get what he wanted, it's like, all right, this man did a lot. So I will tolerate nothing less than a B.
A tier.
I will put him. Okay, so I will say this, Asian Mare. I like Madara as the king of B right now. I like Obito more than Madara.
Oh, same. Like Obito.
So
is like,
I will say that I like him as a villain / character more than Madara.
when it comes to like Shippuden, I know Itachi's there, but like Obito's like Obito's like number one. Honestly.
What? We have Pain on this list though.
I know, but
Yeah,
Pain,
what?
Pain,
Whoa,
is like-
whoa.
Pain is like the thing with Pain is that he's very. When it comes to the sample size for the two characters, Obito does a lot more in the universe than Pain does because Pain dies like early on for what the story is.
Early
Obito's
on?
like, yeah,
What do you mean?
Obito's been there since the Nine Tails broke out. Like he's been there, like he's plotted a lot more than most of the other characters have. Like when you get the reveal that it's Obito and the next like chapter episodes are like, this is why I did everything. Like, oh, wow, like you've been here since the beginning. So like, yeah, Pain does a lot more for what he does, but Obito I just love, like his whole like this is just revenge. Fuck you guys, and fuck Kakashi. And like this man, he said, I will Freddy Krueger an entire world just because I got fucked over and the girl I love got killed in front of my eyes. He will Freddy Krueger everybody, and he didn't care.
Man, I can't sympathize for that. I sympathize for Pain a bit more than that. Pain is a GOAT. Like Sam said, Pain's arc was almost perfect. It was. Woo! To me, that's what made Naruto. To me, the Pain arc was like the Frieza arc for Dragon Ball Z. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this is what we was building up to. The head, quote unquote, head of the Akatsuki being defeated by the kid that we saw as the underdog from the beginning of the series. To me, that was like literally someone from the lowest of the low defeating someone from quote unquote the highest of the high. Because I really never saw Obito as a member of the Akatsuki. To me, I was like, oh, he's there. And you can literally see in Shippuden, he literally gets placed there randomly. We know he was kind of there, but we see him get placed there randomly for purposes that we're talking about later on. But I just feel like Obito's whole inclusion comes way later compared to someone like Pain, who we see this character, he's menacing from the get-go when we first see him.
Yeah, the thing is that the thing that knocks Obito down, like in that sense, is that he is there a lot longer for Pain because like he's been there technically since Nine Tails. But the thing is that his role isn't really noticed until you get the reveal that Obito was Toby this entire time, because then they're like, all right, they show you the entire backstory. Oh, Madara basically trained him to full health. You're gonna do this for me, cool. Like basically, he is a pawn. He basically is a third tier villain for the war arc. The thing that he does, like he is the catalyst for basically the entire war. It's all right, cool. Like
I agree.
yeah, there's Kaguya. There's Kaguya, which Kaguya is like burn at the end, which Kaguya's on this list. Like she's not getting past like B.
She's on this
But-
list.
If she is, then she's not getting past.
No, she's not getting
C,
past.
like,
She's not getting past F.
Yeah.
That's me.
And like, if it wasn't for the fact like, oh, Madara, if it wasn't for the fact like Madara Zetsu screw over Obito, he is the main villain. Like Obito is the main villain if he doesn't get screwed over.
Yeah, but we know he's not the main villain though. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
Well, I know that he's
I
a
don't know.
pawn.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's like the most valuable pawn because he makes the Akatsuki what you know as from the beginning of OG series. He manipulates like all these like every Akatsuki member. You're like, damn, like they're serious. And the fact that this kid that was a goofball turned serious managed to outsmart these people and turn them to what you know them as, it's like, okay, you do a lot. So like, yeah, he isn't really noticed, and like he purposely makes himself an idiot just so he doesn't stand out.
Yeah,
So
I
he's like,
get
"All right,
that.
time to get serious." Like he wasn't placed as Toby to be like, all right, cool, let's add some deals. It's like, no, Toby's here because I don't want to give myself away to everybody else. Because I'm pretty sure if Kakashi just figured out like, oh, we used the same thing, it's like, oh, you're Obito. Like probably like when they fought Danzo, like when Sasuke fights Danzo, like instantly could have been figured out. But the fact that like he does so much to avoid being noticed, and when he is noticed, you get everything and like why he's done everything. It's like, all right, cool. No, you're a pawn, but your reasoning is like, all right, you do a lot.
Okay, so you're talking about more of the greater overall story.
Yeah,
Understandable,
overall, like,
understandable. But for me as a character, and the character that I feel like I got more time with and more sympathy with, and I feel like I really grew and developed with that character, it's gonna have to be Pain, because I feel like they went a lot more in depth with his character rather than Obito. We got not flashbacks, but we got a montage of his backstory. With Pain, we went in depth. We saw when Jiraiya picked him, Conan, and Nagato up, or I mean Yahiko, I guess, since he's not Nagato, whatever. I feel like as a character, I watched the anime / played the game.
No, because in the anime, after his reveal, he gets like 4 or 5 episodes of what he's been doing the entire time. That's what like I'm talking about. It's not a montage.
Are you talking about Nagato or?
No, talking about Obito.
Okay,
After his
how about this? Let me say it like this. After what arc was it? It was in the 4th grade Ninja War, where I played the game to finish the story. So a lot of like, I'm trying to remember.
Okay, no, I know what you're talking about because I was the same thing. Like it got to a point where I was like, fuck it, I'm just playing Stone 4 to finish everything.
See, I'm not the only one. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
you're fine.
yes.
You're fine. No, you're right. Because literally, it was like a year of. It was the filler where it was like the Chunin exam that happens in between OG and Shippuden, where it was like a whole year of just that. And everyone was like, no, we're just gonna play Storm 4. Storm 4 confirmed that they're finishing the series in the game.
Thank you.
So
I've been getting
everyone-
roasted in this community for that.
Everyone who copped Storm 4 at day 1 was like, no, I just want to know how this ends, and I don't want to read the manga. That's basically how it goes.
Mhm.
But if like you watch the anime afterwards, like you watch the rest, like if you watch what the game has in the anime, they go a lot more in depth. And when they hit the Obito reveal, they do a lot to show you like why you should care. Like, yeah, you like, oh, I don't care about Obito. Like he was only like in a backstory for 2 episodes. They make you care that he's the villain at that moment with those episodes because they show you how much he manipulated everything.
Man,
So
I like
don't know-
Obito. I like Obito more than Madara, but I cannot say I like him more than Pain.
Okay,
Pain had that up.
I'll say like maybe put Obito A, and then like I'll agree with Pain on S. Like, because what Pain does is like he goes for it. So I will say that. But I do put Obito over Madara.
I'll put Obito in A. I'll put Obito in A.
Yeah, and the A.
You know what? F it, since we was talking about Pain too, I'll put him in S. F it.
Yeah.
F it. Also, shout out to Sam and shout out to Reflex. I saw that they said that they was leaving. Thank y'all for coming through. Highly appreciate that. Also, welcome to the stream. Whoopsie daisy. I know you said that you kind of missed it all, but you're still here, so we're going. We're getting it in. Okay, we had Hisoka now. As a villain, I really don't care about Hisoka. He's cool. I just don't care about him as a villain.
This is tricky.
Because to
Can I
me, he's
agree
just
with you?
to me he's an anti-villain
Yeah, because
or anti-hero, whatever.
For me, Hisoka is to Gon what Orochimaru is to Sasuke. If you get what I'm saying. Like, he is a villain, but he's like, his whole point is to characterize a certain character.
Yeah, and basically to fight strong people. That's all he really wants
Yeah.
to do. To me, he's like
I'd probably
an anti-hero version of Goku, a nasty Geppetto version of Goku.
Mhm. I would say like mid C, like in the C. It's like in the C. Like mid C.
I put him behind Akazu because Hisoka just still hasn't proved anything to me. But I do like him better than Black, Jiren, and this guy from Demon Slayer. All right, we got Dabi. Yeah, Dabi.
This is all you. Because honestly,
not enough info for me. Not enough info for me.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's weird because where I am too, it's still the same with you. Not enough info. It's crazy. That's a lot. I'm on like chapter 280, and it's still like not enough info.
Yeah, that's
Because
insane.
that's the thing with him is like you don't get his thing in like very small increments until like I know later on they reveal like what he is. And it's like, all right, cool. Like if you're interested in Dabi, then you're liking it. But if you really don't care much for him, it's like, all right, cool. Like you just pop up every now and then.
I like his character
So,
design. I will say that.
yeah,
I like his character design.
I do. Like honestly, if the not enough info thing wasn't a tier, I'd probably put like Dabi like top of D. Like that's how I'm feeling right now with Dabi as a character.
All right. Beta says C. All right. We got the upper rank One Moon. Or upper rank
No.
Moon 1.
I don't know any Demon Slayer, so that's all you got.
Oh, okay,
I'll see
cool.
what-
I put him in C. He's not the worst, but he's definitely not near the best at all.
Okay, Sage, I want to understand why you think Kokushibo's worse than Nakaza.
Who did a what?
Why do you think Kokushibo's worse than Nakaza?
I just felt like as a character before, Akaza got the big rep. I felt for his backstory a lot more. I felt for the character of Akaza a bit more. It was the first good backstory we actually got from a demon, and I don't like the way that these demons ended.
Had a really good backstory and connection to Yoriichi.
Which is why he's C. He's not D. He's C. I put him above Goku Black.
I guess so.
But as a
Well,
person, like I feel like see, like to me, what cursed this character is jealousy, and to me, it was like petty jealousy that I just don't respect as a villain. Like to me, it was almost on the same level of Broly wants to kill Goku because Goku was crying. I'm like, all right, well, come on, let's come on, let's
So
move.
you feel about Jiren? That's how I feel about Jiren.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, well, I mean, his backstory isn't bad, which is why I put him in C. And he's the most powerful demon besides Muzan. It's just that there was just some points where I'm like, this is cool. It's not the greatest, but I feel like it's petty. While Jiren's, to me, is just so bare bones and brittle that if I were to sneeze, the backstory would just crumble. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, and now we got these next few characters. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just put Muzan in F. Thank you. Yeah.
Crazy.
We had these two villains from the Phantom Troop. We got Lumi and the other guy.
And
Why is
Lumi.
Phaeton like?
Why is who?
He's a villain. He's not like the first one.
And where?
The one you don't. The first one to the left. Like, why is he here? Like, he's not really a big villain.
Who, Kizaru or the guy above Kizaru?
Oh,
I'm
and the
talking
one
like-
we haven't ranked yet.
The next one to rank. I don't know why he's here.
Well, he's
Yes,
in
he is
the
villain.
Phantom Troop. He's in the Phantom Troop.
Yeah,
They're-
but it's like have every Phantom Troop member here.
He's a really
Or
minor
if you
villain.
don't
It's
want
really
them,
random.
then you already have Prolo. There's no point in having him here. It's so minimal.
very. I completely understand. I'm trying to see if he. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he goes in not enough info for me.
Why do
I
they
mean,
have
to me, him
Phaeton,
and Illumi. Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
Why do they have Phaeton but not like Enel?
Who?
Yeah, like not like Nobunaga, not fucking dude that gets pegged by Kurapika. Like,
Oh,
why? Like, there's so many other Phantom Troop members you could put it.
There's so
here,
many more
but-
Shonen Jump villains in general.
Yeah. Illumi is a B. I will say Illumi's a B.
Illumi's a B?
Because what Hisoka is to Gon, Illumi is to Killua. And honestly, Illumi is kind of like Hisoka but better. Because Killua doesn't get over Illumi till like the end of the anime.
He doesn't really fight Illumi though.
I know, but it's the physical trauma that Illumi gives. Like, just the thought of Illumi like frightens like this dude. They're like, oh, like this kid's an assassin. That's crazy. Like nothing phases through him. But the thought of just his brother is like, wow. Like it's something.
But see, that's the thing. We're going more based off of potential rather than what he actually is.
Oh wait,
and so far,
here. I haven't even seen that.
yeah, Nell's right next to Illumi. And to me, Illumi hasn't really done much for me yet to really rank him as a villain. To me, he's just like his other family. He's assassin for hire. That's what he's paid to do.
I'd probably put him between Hisoka and the Demon Slayer. I don't know who that, whatever. Like end of C.
But see, that's the thing. I like this guy more than Illumi. That's funny.
Twice on this
So maybe top of D.
I just feel like I just don't know enough about him personally to really. All I know is that he traumatized. Killua just had a really bad upbringing in general. So
was Twice on this tier list stage?
No, he's not.
Shigaraki and Overhaul the only ones.
All right, I just want to make sure you guys agree that he's ass.
What?
Oh no, Twice.
Maybe because I haven't watched the anime. Maybe it's because I haven't watched the anime. But F no.
Twice is great. Twice is really good.
I haven't watched. To me, he's just a broke down Deadpool.
I know that's the thing. That's the thing.
He's not a broke down Deadpool.
That's the funny thing.
I just told you from where I stopped at.
Yeah, I thought the
like
exact same
Deadpool,
thing, and then you learn his thing, and I was like, all right, cool. Like you're not a broke down Deadpool. You're different.
Yeah.
Dobby's ass because I'm biased. Facts. Dobby, Shigaraki, Twice, and Chisaki should all be S, but
Dobby could be D. This is another reason why I came here. I will not tolerate Enru getting past F, unless there's Enru stuff after Skypiea.
There's not.
There's not.
There's not. The F. Enru was horrible.
He's not that bad. Put him in D. Put him in D.
No, Enru's horrible.
Putting him on the same level as a Boruto character is just disrespectful to Oda, bro.
Enru was God, and in the first interaction with Luffy, he gets creamed and he gets scared. I was like, all right.
But see, that's what I like about. That's what I like about.
But that's understandable though.
But see, I like Enru.
He was invincible.
Yeah, that's the thing is that most villains, like, even though they'll be hard-headed and be like, all right, like he's a threat, but I can still fight him. Enru immediately was like, no, I want no part of Luffy at all. Like, I need to get away from here. And
I like that about Enru. Because he has, because while you called him a god, I think he just has a severe god complex. Because no one else was able to test him, and so his ego is just so inflated that the tiniest little needle that pops it just bursts that whole bubble right there. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a really good character.
So bad watching Skypiea because like the way Enru really good build up. Like, the moment he's shown is like, all right, he's like I'm God, and literally no other character besides like the guy who's actually God. I forgot what his name is. It's like, oh, this is God. Like, they refer to him as God. Like, most people don't really call him Enru. So you're like, all right, cool. Like, he is, like, we had Crocodile before. This is a giant leap because it's basically God.
But that's the thing, though. He calls himself God. He's not actually
He calls himself God.
Oh,
yeah, he's an actual God.
The Straw Hats call him God.
Well, yeah, because when they go up to the cloud thing and everybody calls him God, I mean, that's what I'm going to call someone if they call him God.
Exactly.
He is God.
He's not a real God.
Because the last God was like, yeah, I lost the title of God to him. Like technically, God is a title.
It's a title, but it's not like who they are.
Think about how no one else on Skypiea is actually strong. Yeah. Like Skypiea is full of fodder. Of course, he's gonna get shit on by Luffy.
I mean, even if they were strong, it doesn't matter because they couldn't touch him.
Yeah, no,
dude. Anyone with hockey would be able to.
Every Straw Hat he meets in Skypiea instantly gets shocked and basically murdered.
Well, yeah, because the only person that can fight him is literally his natural, resistance.
I was like, all right. So like watching it, I was like, oh, Luffy's gonna be like, it's gonna be a tough fight for Luffy.
It was.
I was like,
But see, that's the thing. I guess that's what I think. I love that because it's like we have this devil fruit system that we kind of expound upon. Each thing is very unique in what it is. Sand, Luffy can't fight that because physically speaking, if you punch sand, you're just gonna go through it. You got to put some water on it. Let's use some logic and harden up. Pause. But harden up crocodile. Hey, yo. But when it came to rubber fighting electricity, basically, it's like, wait, this is somebody that, one, I cannot hurt, but two, he can hurt me. I'm not doing this no more. Like, he's like, I'm out of here.
That punch to him was more than just damage. Like, it shattered his entire worldview.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. For me, it was like it was really big letdown. Like for how big he
Nelson,
he gets built up,
yes, Nelson.
For how big he gets built up, it annoyed me really bad.
Of course, he's gonna be built up whenever he's raised, and he's the only person in an entire land who has any form of strength at all. Everyone else on Skypiea was weak, so it's no surprise.
The Luffy
fight
is
to be renowned.
The Luffy fight really isn't a fight.
It is a fight. It was close. And L actually uses his power well. People like always he's weak.
He runs away and he powers the ship. That's all he does.
But didn't he attach something to Luffy? Didn't he attach something to Luffy that weighed him down, something like that?
It was like a
I think for someone who was very scared and to have to actually, for the first time in his life, probably like, I got to use my powers smartly. Like, I got to think of how to use these now. I can't just wham bam everything and I just win. He was like, I got to do something on the fly to hurry up and buy me some time so I could do what I got to do.
He did well. Like, he restarted his heart and he went to that, I don't know what the form is called, but that big, like, lightning god form.
That big old broke down Susanoo looking thing?
Yeah. That's only there for like 5 minutes.
But you have to realize that this is something he came up with, because he never actually had to figure out how to use his abilities well, because everyone else on Skypiea was weak. He doesn't actually have to try to kill anybody he wants.
Like, he did nurture an ability. It just wasn't his fighting ability. He nurtured his other mantra. That's why he could sense where anybody was at any time. Like, he really honed that skill.
Yeah, I mean,
because like lightning was all he needed. All he needed was to drop a piece of lightning. That's it.
Yeah, he had lightning and observation hockey. That made him pretty strong. But
like even like to where like One Piece is now, his observation hockey is still really good compared to other characters.
No.
Yeah.
Well, compared to other characters, yes.
Yeah, like think about how many advanced observation hockey users there are. Like
he doesn't have advanced observation hockey.
Still like maybe like top 10 observation hockey users.
What? He doesn't have advanced observation hockey.
But there aren't like 10 advanced observation hockey people.
We gotta think and that was like top 10. Top 10 fighters in One Piece, probably. Top 10 to top 15.
What?
Ineru? Yes. I think you're only thinking about him fighting Luffy. If we really think about Ineru not fighting someone like Luffy, he's top 10.
Sage.
He's top 10.
No, that's not even true, bro. Because so many other people have
Well, I was only talking observation, like, because Sage. Like once we're talking like actual fights, the New World, people can actually hurt him. So it's a little bit different.
But that's the thing, though. He's fast. He's gonna be faster than a lot of other characters because he could turn into lightning and just transport anywhere he needs to. Hockey doesn't make you faster; it just makes you touchable.
Yeah.
And you gotta think, if I could just play the long game and just throw lightning at you the whole time, I'm gonna win.
I don't want to power scale or anything, but every Yonko is faster than light, and lightning is slower than light speed.
That's the problem with power scaling, though, right? Because like One Piece is weird. Like you can outrun light itself.
I think the only person that can really do that is Kizaru, though.
What?
Nope.
Outrun light? I have not seen that.
Be able to match Kizaru in speed. That was BS. But
dude,
it's
okay, Sage. Do you know how the Pacifistas copied Kizaru's light beams?
The what?
The Pacifistas, like the replicas of Kuma.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't remember. At least.
They replicated Kizaru's light speed. Luffy dodged it. Zoro dodged it. Other shards did.
I don't know, because lightning is pretty quick. We gotta really think about this.
NL's lightning is actually light speed. It's confirmed in SBS by Oda. And Nami and Usopp pre-time skipped dodged it.
Yeah, but
automatically having them light speed reaction.
Oh, we're not doing that. Okay, yeah. I'm done with the power scaling now. I mean,
this is
why,
this is coming from the same guy who says Luffy can stretch 2 Gumus, whatever. I forget. This is One Piece. I don't want to power scale One Piece no more.
Yeah, power scaling One Piece is tough, but thinking NL's that strong is stupid.
No.
Any
NL is
Yonko and
powerful.
Admiral, any Yonko or Admiral one shots an L with 0 to no difficulty. Dragon one shots an L.
We don't even know what Dragon can do. What are you talking about?
We just know that he's wanted for a reason. We know that Sabo literally just beat. Are you talking about?
Hey, yes, but let's
Oh
calm
shit!
down.
sorry.
I know what you're talking about, but let's calm down. I know what you're talking about though. But no, I think we're really severely undermining what a Nero could do. Just because he was early on, we were severely undermining. I mean, look what Crocodile could do when he came back in the Paramount.
We aren't. The issue is with NL is his abilities other than his Devil Fruit were lackluster. I'm not sure.
It's
what you're talking
observation
about
hockey is
top
amazing.
tier
What are you
observation
talking
hockey. It was mediocre. Anyone with observation hockey can do that. It wasn't even advanced. To be even
No,
considered
for the range
strong
that he did
nowadays,
it? No
it needs
way.
to be advanced. The range was that was mediocre observation range. He doesn't have armament hockey, which is a necessity. He doesn't have conquest.
Wait.
Necessity,
We don't know he had. Let's be real. Hockey was not a thing until Sabaody. Let's be real.
That's the problem with characters like Crocodile.
For where he is.
Okay,
'Cause-
but the issue is, we know NL didn't have hockey because
Well, he
if
did.
knew
He used
hockey-
observation hockey.
He did.
Other than
called
observation
mantra.
hockey, I'm talking about armament.
Yeah,
he wouldn't.
yeah,
he
it's called
knows.
mantra.
He knows he doesn't have it. Like he doesn't have it because.
Well, he doesn't know. You probably
Yeah.
everybody probably has it. I feel like everybody in One Piece we see and have hockey
it's something
at
to
least has some
unlock,
type
yeah.
of. But that's the thing though. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like hockey is such a tacked on thing that we can't even discuss what a character does and doesn't have.
Okay, the issue is like pre-time skip it was hidden because like Luffy didn't.
I don't
know
even
what
think.
it
I don't
was,
even.
so
No, I don't even think it was
No,
hidden.
I don't
I just don't
even
think
think
Oda
played
was
out
thinking that
hockey
far
far in advance.
because
He
like
was.
Joseph just said about Crocodile. How did Crocodile is on Paramount War Art doing all this stuff, but everybody else knows hockey but him.
He knew what hockey was.
But he don't have it.
I
No, that's
think it's actually
insane.
just Oda came
Yeah,
up with
he
his
just,
hockey
hockey
system.
takes a long time to master. It's not some quick shit.
Yes, it
No,
is.
I think that's just
No, it's not.
explanation.
Name one person who mastered hockey quickly.
Wait, master. Wait. Who on here is a master of hockey
I mean, learn.
besides Kaido? Yes, it is easy to learn. Luffy learned it easily. Remember
Over
when he was
2
on?
years.
No. You said learn. Remember when he was in Amazon Lily and he did that
Yeah.
thing and all the women fell
The
off?
Conquers.
That wasn't his Riz. That was his Conqueror's hockey. He just learned
Yeah,
something.
Conquers.
New. That was
Conquers.
technically his second time doing that. It doesn't take that
Conquers
much to
isn't
learn.
the same. It's not the same. I mean, like actually knowing how to turn it on.
Oh,
and off.
wait. And if we're gonna go there, what about when Shanks scared that monster away, but he didn't scare all the people away in that city when he had Conqueror?
That was controlled Conquers hockey. He had Conquers hockey at that point.
No, he
mastered.
did. Well, he couldn't have had it that great because he could have knocked all them pirates out before they even tried to.
No,
get
he
him.
controlled it. He totally controlled it.
He
I will
yeah,
say,
he's
like-
all against the violence.
I will say, like, talking about characters from early One Piece, like, Oda, I don't think planned for hockey, like, this entire system of all 3 branches
He
and, like,
still isn't
advance and
planning
everything.
it. He
He did
still
not
isn't
plan
planning
it this far in advance.
Yes, he has hockey planned out perfectly.
No, he
No,
does
not
not.
from the very
You can
beginning
tell.
story,
You
no
can tell
way.
it's on. You can tell it's
You're like an arc skipper, aren't you?
a who?
There's no way. You're an arc skipper. You skip arcs, don't you?
Who?
You say
Who skipped the arc? I have reviews dated on my channel. What are you talking about?
Oh, but there's no way you actually think NL's a top 10 in the verse.
Fighting wise, yes. If I'm going based off of powers,
No.
yes.
No, Sage. Is it
I
because his devil fruit is
I
the
think
only
Shanks.
reason-
I think Shanks is in there. I think Garp is in there. Are we doing dead and alive? If we're doing dead or alive, then yes. Then
we're doing
no.
only alive. Only alive.
Okay.
Okay, Shanks
Garp is
obviously.
in. Well, we can't do
Kaido
Garp because
obviously.
Garp is old. Kaido.
What does
Shanks.
that matter?
What do you
What
mean?
does that matter?
Goldie Roger, Whitebeard is still in there. What are you talking about?
I have a question. How does old Garp affect anything against NL? No matter what, old Garp charges a armament punch and one-shots him. No matter what.
We don't know
No
that
matter
because we
what.
haven't really seen Garp do anything while he was old.
He rivaled Roger.
When he was younger, yes, not when he was old.
Yeah, but
We haven't seen him do
dude,
nothing when he was
Oda-
old. Besides
Oda
throw a
confirmed-
cannonball.
Dude, Oda confirmed that. I hate saying that, but
No, you gotta
Oda
think, with his
confirmed-
old age, he's probably gotten older too. His moves have
Dude,
gotten rusty.
listen,
No,
Sage,
he's
listen,
top
Sage.
10, but
Oda
I'm
confirmed.
not putting him like just godly.
Oda confirmed that whenever a One Piece character gets older, they don't actually get weaker.
Whitebeard.
They only lose stamina. He that's because he was sick, not because he was old.
What was he sick from?
He constantly had heart attacks. You don't see all the things he was plugged into.
Oh, so he got them because he was older? Because I don't remember that was when he was young.
Well, that is a side effect of old age, but is
Wow!
Is Garp locked up to that shit? Is Garp locked up to those shit? Dude,
We don't
shut
know.
up, bro.
We don't know. We don't. Hey, Garp ain't on his top 10 game.
DJYT got stumped. Wow.
No, that's crazy. I'm putting in there
Dude,
about a C.
I'm
I'm putting in there.
you guys are
I feel
wrong.
like in there should be a C or top of D. I feel like C though. I have no hate.
I feel
against
like
Naruto.
C.
Hold on. Who do you think wins, Shanks or Akainu?
Shanks, easy.
I don't.
To
I
me,
don't think we
Shanks
have
is
enough
to me Shanks is number one.
I just spit
You wanna know
water
why
all
I
over
think
the
Shanks
place,
is
bro.
number one? Because literally while they was having the war, they was like, oh, Shanks is fighting Kaido. Literally, Shanks pulls up, no battle scars, no nothing. And he tells everybody stop it. And guess what everybody did? They stopped it.
You think
Shanks is number
and
one.
Kaido actually fought?
They said Shanks and Kaido were in the middle of a fight. What do you mean? Yes, I thought
They
they
didn't
fought.
fight. He said they interacted. They never were confirmed.
They
to
did
fight.
not say Shanks and Kaido interacted. No. They did not say that.
No. Yes.
They did not say that. They said nah. They were in an altercation,
Never
something
fought.
like that. They were fighting.
And it was Shanks. It was Shanks and his whole crew, and only Kaido and King. That's all he had was him and King. Shanks had Beckman, Rue, Yasop.
And you want to know?
everyone
Oh,
else
and you
was
want to know
crew.
why? You want to know why I think Shanks is that dude? Everybody, close
Why
your
is
ears
Shanks that
for the
guy?
next 10 seconds. For the next 10 seconds, close your ears because when Kaido looked at Luffy and he started seeing his top 5 goats of all time, Shanks was in that bad boy. I don't want to
So was
hear
Odin.
Shanks is number. Odin is powerful. What do you mean? I put him in top 10 too. But he wasn't able to. But he wasn't able to
wilded.
defeat. He wasn't
You
able to
wilded.
defeat Kaido.
Okay.
That's the thing though.
Who do you think wins, Kizaru or Odin?
Kizaru or Odin?
Yeah.
We don't have enough information on Kizaru. Like, what are you
Facts.
talking about?
I don't. But I would like to see that fight.
We literally have plenty. We have plenty.
No, we don't have
We
enough
have
on Kizaru.
plenty- We have plenty to
We don't have
know
enough
that
on
he's not on
Kizaru.
the level of Aokiji or Akainu, right?
No,
Ooh.
we don't know this.
You
don't-
think
yeah, I
Kizaru's
don't
on the
know.
level of them?
He has to be if he's like
We
Admiral.
have like no information on Kizaru. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay. Kaido, Big Mom, Garp, Sengoku, Beckman, Zoro, Luffy, Marco, Katakuri, Rayleigh, Shanks, Kid, all Admirals, Law, Blackbeard are all stronger than L. Yeah, but you're missing some. You're missing,
I would put Enru in between
You're missing,
Goku,
like,
Black, and
Queen.
Jiren.
you didn't say
That's what I
Queen.
think.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dang, PK got me. PK got me. Okay, PK, can I say top 20 then? I did say top 15. First I said top 10, then I moved it to top 15. PK got me on there. PK got me.
He's missing some. Mihawk. He forgot Mihawk. Boa.
Boa who? Boa against a. We're done with this on the.
I would say Bo wins. I'm gonna be honest.
Boa has all types of hockey mastered.
That's crazy.
We don't even know what Eneru's doing right now, so there's no time telling
He's
what
on the
might happen.
moon.
Yes, we do.
He's on the moon.
Well, we don't know what he's doing currently. We see the
Okay, fair.
we see the chapter
Fair.
covers. We see the chapter covers.
Fair.
We don't know what's happening.
It's
on
been
that
a while.
moon. We don't know what's
It's
happening
been a
on that
while.
moon. Yes, we don't know what's happening
He's
on that moon.
building up that big ego. He's fodder. I know. Thank you, Splash. This Sage guy does not know how to scale, man.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It is.
All right,
crazy.
I will
Stealing people
admit.
we have no information on.
Oh,
That's
but let me say this.
crazy.
I will say this. Y'all got me on BNY. You got me on some. PK, you got me on them. I will admit that. I will admit this on stream, saying it right now. Y'all got me on some of them. PK got me on all of them because those are pretty powerful people.
Oh,
You
by
got me
the
on
way,
some, but
PK
I disagree with you on some BNY. I'm gonna be
I
real.
want
but you
to
got me on
talk to
some.
you, Sage. Do you think that
I'm gonna put
Sanji
him on.
loses to NL?
He did. Or are you talking about current Sanji?
I'm talking about current.
No, current no.
Thank you. I almost had a heart attack, bro. I almost did, bro.
No, current.
I really
current
just
no.
want to shoot
Current
myself.
no.
Yeah, he didn't mention Sabo or Dragon as well.
Okay, fine.
If it
Top
was
30. Fine. Dang.
I would say if it was any point
Yeah,
right before Wano, like absolutely he would have lost.
Sanji pre-Wano?
Yeah, before Wano.
The monster trio and Jinbei were capable of beating NL right after time skip. Actually, that is close. You might be right. Zoro.
Yeah,
and
because
Luffy
Sanji has
were-
no defense.
Okay,
That was,
but
like,
see,
his
this is the
biggest
thing.
weakness in
But see,
Wano.
this is the thing. Okay, so now that we're counting after time skip, we don't have
Maybe,
no
maybe.
idea what type of training or if any training was done by now.
No, but that's the thing. It's like when people say that Lucci's like a top tier now. We don't know anything about Lucci. It's not.
Oh,
really
no,
fair.
no,
So why are you
I-
talking about Kizaru?
We know enough about Kizaru.
We've
We
seen
know
him
he has
fight like once.
We know he has both types of armament hockey. I mean both types of hockey.
Hold up, I'm gonna just do this real quick. Diavolo is an F. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Diavolo's an F.
Pito's
Yeah,
A.
Bolo is just worse Kira.
Pito's an A, right?
I wouldn't even compare him to Kara. Pito, I put Pito in about a good A or B.
Pito's A. Because I say that because Kira and Diavolo are the same because they don't want to get figured out, so they're trying to stay hidden. The thing with Diavolo is that the moment he gets a glimpse of people trying to figure out who he is, he decides to do something, and it's not good because like even though there's where like hey like they're trying to figure out who you are, they still don't know what he looks like.
Mhm.
They still don't know where he is. But he goes out his way to be like, you know what? I'm gonna just be more involved right now so that I don't have to deal with them. And that ultimately just leads to him being caught. And then the moment he's caught, he's basically just a pussy. Like it's not great. And that's why I think
switched
Kira's
to his
not.
body.
Yeah, he just switched to like and then he does have his reveal, and he is pretty strong for like an episode or two. But it's still like Kira's just done way better.
Oh, Splash, we also forgot Yamato.
Yeah, I do agree. Diavolo F. Do agree.
All right.
Can we just put Aizen at the top? He's the
The
second
top
best.
of what? The top of what?
F
The
tier.
top of this entire list. He's the second
I'm
best.
not
antagonist in
putting. I'm
everything.
not putting.
No.
I'm not putting. him
You know,
over Frieza.
I
I'm sorry.
finally agree with this guy. I think he's spitting right now.
I'm putting Aizen over
Yeah,
over
he's the
Meruem.
second best antagonist in all of
Nah,
anime.
I'm putting him over Meruem.
I mean, of course, first is Shigaraki, but we're not prepared for that.
to me,
conversation.
Aizen is on the same level as Pain. I feel like Pain's payoff for what he does and the action that comes out of Pain is a bit more of a payoff than Aizen's. And to me, Aizen
Iron
is,
Edge.
huh?
Nothing.
And to me, what Aizen, I put him in S. I love Aizen. I said this plenty of times. I love Aizen. I just feel like the payoff for what Aizen does, especially in that rank arc, isn't enough for me to really be like, you know what, number one villain all time, no matter what. I can't put him over Pain because to me he has a similar aesthetic to Pain where I'm a leader. Y'all know I'm powerful, but the difference between Pain and Aizen is Aizen's like I'm scary because I'm the boogeyman. Pain is I'm scary. Let me show you why. Like to me, Aizen is a lot more talk than action. While to me, Pain is a lot more action. Well, he has a lot of talk too, but he's a lot more action. than
What-
talk.
Yeah, but the issue is Aizen has had like this whole conversation planned actually, so he just wants to
Like,
put
Aizen is like on actual planes of existence above others.
Wait, are you talking about like in terms of like power?
Oh, it's explained in Bleach. Like that's
Wait,
why.
no, I'm
like,
asking. Are you talking about like? Are we going? Are we going on a
yes.
power scaling thing now?
Yeah, because like
Oh, no,
the
no.
fighting stuff
I
is
think-
already.
Why are we talking about
I-
power? Why are we talking about power, yo?
No.
That's not
To
what
be
the
real with you,
premise is
Joseph,
about.
I think Aizen might be one of the, if not the most, besides Frieza and Dragon Ball Z characters, obviously. I think he is the most powerful being on this whole list. Besides Dragon Ball Z characters, because Frieza to me is uncapped. Frieza is easily uncapped. No. Well, I'm just talking about what Joseph's point. If he was talking about power scaling, I'm not disrespecting
Yeah, because I
Aizen
feel
power
like we
wise.
can only talk about power scaling because like for planning and scheming and stuff, he's already probably like number one.
Yeah, but this tier list isn't about strength, so I'm kind of.
Well, of course not. But we also got to talk about some of the fights and stuff that they did have as a villain.
That is true. I mean, fights affect.
And I feel like he's only had really one fight. One. All the other ones were people like, I did something. And then he just wiped them out easily. He only had one fight the whole show.
Like, sure, but that's only because he's that much more powerful.
But see, I don't like that. I like somebody like Pain who is that much more powerful. He's like, okay, let me show you why. And he starts destroying and
because
wrecking it.
Because Aizen's he just one-shots people. That's just what he does.
Aizen's easily the strongest non-Dragon Ball character. I said that, Beta! A dude literally can be killed and has hacks that affect omnipotence and did that when still mostly sealed. Aizen's definitely top notch. I said that! Yeah. I said he's the strongest being besides any Dragon Ball Z character.
Sage, put him just right above Miram then.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. If we're doing power,
fine. Put him above Itachi.
See if we reorder this then.
Let's reorder at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, let's reorder at the end. Who's this?
This is the guy from this is the guy from JJK.
Dude, JJK's awful. Put him in F.
He's mainly just a backstory character. He does a lot for the story. He does structure the story, but he's mainly just a backstory character. If you
so not enough info.
Not enough info. I'm gonna guess this is a fairy tale character.
Yes, that's Actor Logia.
Well, not enough info.
These last four, I don't know who they are.
This one's
Hero.
Who?
Black Clover.
Yeah.
Hero from Black Clover.
I don't remember him that much.
But put him in not enough info. And then that's U-Haul. How do you not know U-Haul, bro?
No, I said that's Yowich. I said that's Yowich.
Yowich?
I don't know how to say his name. How do y'all say it? You see? I feel like Joseph and I are gonna disagree on you. Yuha. What his name is? How do y'all get Yuha out of Yowich?
Yowich.
Yowach. Whatever I call it.
I mean, if you only read, it's fair how he's pronouncing it because you wouldn't know, right?
Yuhabach. Yeah, what is Yuhabach?
That's why you like analyze Bleach, because Bleach is like kind of good actually. Unlike.
Oh my god.
Unlike Mid Piece.
How do y'all? Yo, that's crazy. But how do y'all know that his name is this? How do y'all know? Because it's not said in the anime. So how do y'all know?
There's like a video. There's like a mobile game. I think he's on. I think there's like a gacha game. And they have voice lines.
Yeah, Bleach. What, Brave Souls, right?
Oh, and they say his name in there.
He's been in other medias where they say his name. And
and he's in S tier, by the way. Just want to clear.
I'm pretty sure.
Stop. We already got Aizen in there.
Yuha's the goat.
No, he's not.
He's pretty good.
Dude, Sage, what's up with you and this Bleach disrespect? You act like it's not better than.
What do you mean disrespect? I put Aizen in S.
Yeah, but he should be at the top S.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not putting him above Frieza. No,
bro. You no way you actually think the Bleach is better than Naruto, bro.
It is.
Bleach is better than Naruto.
Naruto's like a 4 out of 10.
No, I don't. I'm out. Okay, so I want to say he doesn't go above B for me. See, even Beta agrees. He's high B. I'm probably the biggest Bleach fanboy in this whole group. I'll put him in B. I'm cool with B. I'll put him above Okiura. As a person, I don't like him more than Grimjow, but he's better than Grimjow. I will say that.
I feel like Grimjow's not great, to be honest.
See, that's where me and you differ on Bleach, because you don't like the action parts like me. I love the action parts. I love that hot-headedness. I love that.
Like even Grimjow in okay, Chase, do you like Grimjow in the final arc?
No, F no.
Okay. Alright, cool.
I said that on the review. You know that. F no. I hate that they did that in the final arc. F no. I'm looking at it from his arc, Hueco Mundo, Rancor.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't think Yuhabak is S tier. I think he's A tier though.
I didn't say he was S tier. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with Beta. He's B.
Yeah, I think he's A tier.
He's low A.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I could put him above Madara. I like him more than Madara.
Fun.
I could put him. It's either end of A or top of B. Which I want him to be, King of B or the loser of A.
Loser Ray.
Bottom of A. Let's go.
Okay, loser of A. Grim blue balled me and can't figure your own world. He deserves a B2.
Dante's ass cheeks, bro. Like just like every other mid-Clover villain, bro.
I like Dante a lot more than other villains, but also I just like him because of his villainy. Not really. He has this great motivation for cleansing the world.
Chase.
Yes.
Chase, did I doze off, or is Boo not on this list?
He's not. He doesn't deserve to be.
Where's the number one S tier
cool.
villain in all of Animanga? Boo.
Yo, I'm getting off the stream.
Later, Sage, I'll take over.
Stop. Now y'all tripping. Y'all would just be for sure. Beta,
If I was a betting man, I would assume that Chase would put Boo at like C tier.
I put Boo in D or
really
F. I put Boo in D or F.
Okay.
You were close, but no dice.
Alright.
Where are we putting Dante at?
Just put him in D.
That's
Put
for
him in
you
D.
guys to figure out. Top of D?
Yeah, I put him on top of D. I like him more than Goku
Yo,
Black.
Splash should get in here.
Nah, I think he's busy right now. I think he said he was doing something. That's why he couldn't jump in. Okay, we could can we quickly rank Boo and Kaguya too? Boo is D, which I agree with. Kaguya is F. I agree with.
Yeah.
Kaguya of Boo C.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not too mad at this. I'm not too mad at this list right here, guys.
No,
You want to reorder stuff?
Wait, Chase, for how much you complain about Kaguya, I'm surprised that Kaguya C.
What do you mean
said
Kaguya
Kaguya
C?
Oh, did you not say that?
No, Kaguya is F.
I said Boo
Okay,
C.
okay, all right, never mind.
Oh, I was like, huh? I was like, whoa! I must be sleepy or hungry or something. Because if I'm saying stuff like that,
Yeah, Kaguya would never leave F.
We
Sorry.
should do a One Piece power scale tier list.
No,
Oh,
because
God.
that will be here for hours.
I can leave you two to that.
I'll say I definitely do that on another stream, not tonight, because tonight we're nearing the end. I disagree with Yawich being in A, but whatever. Beta, I put him in B. You know what I'm saying? To me, he don't hit all the bells and whistles, but he hits enough for me to pass him. You feel me?
Oh,
All right,
dude,
boys, are we?
I'm so surprised you watch.
Huh?
I'm so surprised you called him You Watch.
I thought that was Yawich.
Yawich, sorry.
I thought that's what his
I mean,
name
this was
was.
never afraid to pronounce. There's no pronunciation guide.
Yeah, there's
So-
nothing, and you gotta think I'm
There
going based
should
off the
be,
manga. I'm only going pure manga, so I'm just like, oh, Yawich. And you gotta think I was trying to get done with Bleach because Bleach was just dragging on in my life. I was like, I gotta hurry up and
Well,
finish
that's
this.
just wild.
It was that rank arc was woo. That was something. That was a doozy.
That's a
was
great arc.
Well, it's alright. It's cool. I appreciate it more after I read Thousand Year Blue arc, but it's cool.
I love Soul Society so much, bro. It's the best arc in Bleach for sure.
I think Soul Society is the best arc in terms of pacing, structure, and characters. I think the Rank arc is better in terms of writing, but that's about it for me, especially with character writing and growth. I think the Thousand Year Blue arc it's great in fights. To me, the story structure kind of falls apart. The villains to me weren't really that great, but we
I
did
feel
get
it's
some
more-
moments to shine for other characters when they fight.
I feel like it's more imbalanced
Y'all
than
want
anything
the
else
filler?
because, like, for story and character growth, like for Byakuya, it's great, but for other characters, it's kind of like, wait, were they even in this arc or not?
What arc?
No, the final arc.
Oh, okay. I don't watch the filler.
Because like
anime
some
arcs, so
characters
which is
very
best?
much benefit in the final arc, and then some like you forget that they're even there.
I will say the
Bro,
pacing is very rapid in the Thousand Year Blood arc, and a lot of things in the Blood arc that were great concepts don't really pan out to nothing. Just like how I say that about the Boo arc all the time. But you know, my favorite arc is the Thousand Year Blood arc. But I can acknowledge that's not the best one in Bleach.
Yeah, facts.
Beta also wants to ask y'all: have y'all watched the filler anime arcs? If so, which is the best? He said, for me, it's the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc, hands down. The concept to me sounds great, Beta. Obviously, I haven't watched it, though, so I can't speak on it.
Zanpakuto Rebellion's really good. I like it.
Low-key, probably the one, I don't know if like there's an actual name, but it's like the story about Toyokawa.
What about Asogi? I think is his name.
Shoda. Like Shoda Toyokawa.
I don't know that one. I think this is about it, boys. I think we're about done here. But I need to eat.
You don't want to talk about beta? No, I'm gonna get a snack too.
All right, y'all boys. Y'all got any final comments for tonight?
We should probably do top MCs next.
I think we've already done that.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
A big 3 arcs tier list would be pretty cool.
If we could find one, that would be dope.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there is one.
No, make one be in one.
I'll bet that would work too.
Yeah. I can respect the Toyokawa arc answer. That's what Beta said. What's up?
Oh, facts. Read My Hero.